Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome to the new Super Mario Bros. Series seasonal relay. My name is Silva, or you can call me Zach if you really feel like it. This is a relay where we have teams of 5. Each member of each team playing a different game of the new Super Mario Bros. Series. And once one person beats one game, we go to the next game, and so it's going to go from New Super Mario Bros. DS to New Super Mario Bros. Wii to New Super Mario Bros. 2, New Super Mario Bros. U, and then New Super Luigi U. And yeah, we have a really cool cast of runners and commentators too, so I'm super excited. We also have a little donation campaign going on. If you feel like supporting a little nonprofit I'm passionate for called the Boys and Girls Club, it's totally up to you, but I believe Speed Gaming's fixing the link to help with that. But yeah, I have my co-organizer Josh with me here, and he's going to introduce the teams. Good luck, runners, and everybody. Thanks.
Hello, it's Josh here. So we have the 3 teams. You can see them on the layout. Team 1, called the Pocoso Landers, and we're starting out with Spicy Noodles on DS, which will switch to NM Speedruns on Wii, followed by Picasa, which is the namesake of their team. He'll be running on SMB2, followed by CAD or CADS. He's running at NSMB-U on the Wii U. And to round that out, we have Super 64 Guy on NSLU. The next team is Team Henry, starting out with Caleb on the DS. Then Volza, which I'm not sure if you know him, he might be here. He's running on the Wii. We have Swimding on NSMB2, Astix on NSMB-U, and Latchers on NSLU, who will actually be commentating this first DS portion. And then the last team, which honestly it's my team, but I don't know how to say it. I think it's Nadare Sus, otherwise known as I believe Swimding, and that's with me on DS, or Josh I should say, followed by Big Cheese on Wii, Kanishi on NSMB2, Skippy on NSMB-U, and a U-Video on NSLU. So, all of these runners very good at their game. Some of them good at multiple games, but we should have a very good, very close race.
Yeah, so without further ado, I'll pass it on to our DS commentators, Latchers, and you.
All right, hello everyone. I'm U-Video.
And I'm the other one.
And we're going to be commentating New Super Mario Bros. For you guys today. Both of us are also running in this relay, but we're playing Luigi U. But we both have also speedrun this one a little bit in the past, so we know what we're talking about.
Some of us a lot further in the past.
Yeah.
I just find it funny that they got two. They got an NSLU runner and a Galaxy runner to commentate this game.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Well, we're just waiting for them to get started here, I guess.
And
then we can start talking about what they're doing.
Yeah, so on a Spicy Noodle screen, you can see him practicing. This is a pretty good tactic for speedrunning. It helps you shave a couple seconds off your time.
Also, I just want to say good luck to everybody. Hope we all have fun.
So what he does is he hurts himself there, and then he does a triple jump, and then a ground pound, and then some more wall kicks.
Do they just start? Oh, no.
No, we're doing...
Well, I guess, you know what? Before they get started, I can at least introduce who each runner is. So, for Team 1, we have Spicy Noodles, who... Hold on, I just closed the page. Okay, we have Spicy Noodles, who has third place in any percent. He has a 22-15. And then we have Josh, who has the world record. He just got 2 world records in the last week. He has a
Which
22.
is crazy.
Yeah, a 22-11. And then we have Caleb, who has a 23-07. And Caleb is also really good at Luigi U. Actually got a second place Luigi U time within the last week, but he did practice DS too. Don't worry, he'll be fine.
Yeah. Looks like all the runners are getting ready to go. We can see Caleb is playing on the Japanese version of the game, which is
That
very
is
epic.
interesting.
I think it saves like the tiniest minuscule amount of time.
I didn't even know that saved time. That's interesting.
I don't know. I'm just saying things at this point.
Oh, they'll start soon, I'm sure.
The countdown just ended, so
Oh, all right.
looks like they're about to be off in any moment now. Go. No, that didn't work.
There we go.
Oh, here we go.
They're off. All right.
So straight away off the bat, we can see
Done.
that Josh and Spicy Noodles will be saving 2 seconds because they pressed L and R, like the bumpers on their DSs when they started the game. You can tell that you got the strat correct because you're playing as Luigi, not Mario. So
Yeah,
pretty
so-
vital time save.
For real, there is actually some interesting stuff they have already done to save time before the run even started, and I can talk a little bit about that. So, New Super Mario Bros. Has a lot of RNG, particularly on the world map with the red blocks that kind of move around from level to level. So, something that they've already done is all of them actually started the game at a specific time. And now what they can do while they're playing this first level is actually do specific numbers of double jumps, and I believe triple jumps as well.
No, it's just double jumps.
Oh, just double jumps. In order to continue manipulating the RNG seed that they're on. Well, not the seed, but continue manipulating the RNG in order to get this red block right here to move to level 1-2. So all of them should get it. Yep. And normally this block would have a 1 in 8 chance to give you a shell, but if they all did it correctly, they should all be easily getting a shell.
Ooh,
Josh did not.
Josh
get a
did
shell?
not go for the shell.
That's interesting. Well, I don't know. Wait, did he not go for it, or did he not get it?
Well, he got the red block, he just didn't hit it. He just kept going.
Huh, interesting. I've never seen that before. Well, I guess we'll figure that out. Not to worry, though, because the next level actually does... Or not the next level. Right after 1-2, there is a mushroom house. And in that mushroom house, you can get pretty much any item. And one of those is a shell. So it will cost him like 15 seconds to go get that, but it's really easy.
Yeah. That's very interesting.
Yeah. And this shell's going to be really important because the secret exit in 1-Tower, which is coming up now, requires you to have the shell for it. So they absolutely need it. So let's see if these guys get the fastest cycle in this first room here. Okay, got it so far. Those first few jumps are the hardest part.
Yeah.
Oh man, Spicy Noodles scared me
I think
there.
Noodles should be fine, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is Josh doing? Did he get a shell? Oh, he did, okay.
Get a shell.
Nice. And Josh also got the cycle there. We call it the task cycle. It used to be thought to be only like a tool-assisted speedrun only kind of trick, but it's not really as hard as some of the other things that people do in the run now.
No. The first 3 jumps can be pretty daunting with those like closing things, but once you get the hang of it, it's
what just happened to Caleb?
Caleb
just started over.
did Caleb lost shell.
Oh, he could have gone back to 1-1 and gotten a 33 on the flagpole. That would actually cause another mushroom house to spawn. He could have gotten another one. Oh well. It's
What a great
fine.
start
It's
to the day.
fine.
It's okay. Josh is going to lose 27 seconds.
All right. So basically, the way this run is going to go is right now they're already taking off to World 5 using the cannon, and then they're going to get another cannon in World 5 and take off to World 8. So it's going to be really quick. Ideally, they'll be reaching World 8 in around 8 minutes. So.
And then the rest of the run they spend in World 8.
Yep. So yeah, they're going to be trying to keep this shell. At this point, it's not like absolutely vital because like I said, they've already gotten through the secret exit that required it, but it will save a lot of time if they can keep it.
Yeah. You'll see as well, like on this level especially, you saw that Spicy Noodle spent the entire level in his shell, and you can see Josh is sort of jumping in and out of his shell. It's because when you're moving in the shell, you move about 7% slower than if you were not in the shell. So ideally, you want to be doing what are called unmorphs, where you release the run button in midair. You still have the same speed, but you get out of the shell, so you go a little bit faster. But you can also do another strat called QSG, which is what Spicy Noodles did. And you just saw Caleb try to do it, which allows you to have full running speed, so you don't have that 7% speed loss while in the shell.
Yeah, QSG stands for quick slide glitch, and it's when you slide off the edge, you do like some certain inputs, and that actually allows you to keep that full running speed. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. It was one of those other task movements that people just didn't really think about until I say pretty recently, but that was like years ago.
Now they're taking the secret pipe all the way to 5-3, so they don't have to do 5 tower. And in 5-3, they're going to probably go for a glitch called hyperspeed, where they're going to grab this shell and then throw it and try to chain together a bunch of frame-perfect jumps. And if they can keep chaining together frame-perfect jumps, they can actually keep this faster speed from the slope. Wow. So Spicy Noodles, I believe, got it for a little bit and then did the QSG glitch. So that's pretty cool.
So on Josh's screen, he's still got, so he loses it there. Yeah, it's pretty commonplace to lose hyperspeed. That's what the glitch is called, or the strat. Well, good thing is Caleb has gotten to the door.
Okay, so I'm curious to see if Spicy Noodles is going to get a mini shroom from this Hammer Bro here, because if he does, he can do something pretty interesting. Oh,
I don't think anyone's going for it.
Okay.
Yeah, so the newest thing, the biggest newest thing in the run at the moment is what is called Mini Route, which is what was used to be known as a TAS only route, but pretty much you get Mini Mushroom in this level, and it allows you to skip a great portion of the end of this level, plus some other things as well. And the reason it hadn't been implemented until now was because to get a Mini Mushroom in this level from the Hammer Bro was highly unlikely, and we didn't really understand how to manipulate the RNG to be able to get the Mini Mushroom here. But thanks to a TASer named Super, we now have what is called Super Manip, which is a super extended manipulation, and it's, he spent a lot of time documenting a lot of things, and so now, given your specific MAC address on your DS, he can find out your specific settings to get Super Manip, it's really pushed this game further.
The settings, meaning like before you start your game, you go into your settings and change the time and date on your DS, and then open your game at a specific time, and that's what manipulates the RNG seed. But it's different for everybody's DS depending on what your MAC address is. It's very interesting. And it's crazy that he was able to make a whole program that's actually able to figure out exactly what you need to do in order to get your RNG manipulated all the way through the run, in order to get that shell in World 1, the mini shroom in World 5, and to do some more stuff in World 8 that we're going to talk about in a little bit.
So as for the power-up routing at the moment, we really... Actually, no, I lie. I was going to say, we really only need the shell for one more level. That's 8-3, because you swim faster with it. But I forgot the shell route is now, like, the thing. again.
No, it's not.
It's not.
You haven't watched a run in a while, have you?
No,
Yeah, it's okay.
a little bit of
No, I'm
history.
kidding.
So ages ago in 2015, we used to do shell route, which is where we would keep shell until the end of the game. That's what would happen. And then in some point in 2016, it fire route was popularized. So after 8-3, we would get rid of shell and then use a fire flower for the rest of the game.
And that was faster because, like we said, the shell speed is a little bit slower, so it just allowed you to be at full speed at all times.
Yeah, this was back when we weren't doing stuff like QSG and other things. Oh yeah, we've got fast 8-2 here. And
yeah, Spicy Noodles just
it.
did a trick there called Fast 8-2, aka the moon jump. If you let go of, I believe it's the B button at a certain point in your jump with the shell, I think it's the peak of your jump actually.
Yeah.
You just get an extra jump like midair, basically a moon jump, and that allows you to skip that whole little room there. He definitely didn't save time with it, but it was still cool that he got it.
I think at this point, everyone just goes for it if they have shell.
Yeah, just for fun.
Yeah. No, it's another one of those strats that we weren't implementing in our runs until pretty recently, because TAS stuff is hard.
Yeah. So back to what Latrus was saying. We used to take the shell all the way to the end of the game at first, and then we started taking the fire flower instead to get that little bit of faster speed. And then it went back to taking the shell to the end of the game because somebody found a
moon jump
time save. Yeah, somebody found a time save involving that moon jump I just talked about in one of the later levels that made shell faster again. But now things are a little different, and I'm just not going to spoil that yet. We'll see it later.
It'll happen. You guys watch. Someone will do something.
Okay, so this Bowser Jr. fight's pretty cool. You're supposed to hit him with the shell to stun him or whatever, but if you time those hits perfectly, you can actually just kind of stun lock him.
Yeah, it's kinda,
pretty tight.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy how you just run up and do the tiniest jump and somehow you hit him.
Yeah, so luckily Spicy Noodles was able to keep his shell this far, so he's going to save a lot of time in 8-3 over everyone else because the shell gives you way faster swimming speed, so this is a long underwater level. He's going to save a lot.
Another thing as well that the runners will be doing, I think, at this point, is anytime they end up on a level, especially in these early stages of World 8, anytime they end up on a level with the Hammer Bro or the red block, they're going to try and hit it, and what that does is it despawns it, so that way they're not having to have to wait for them to move, because that's one of the biggest time losses in this game that's uncontrollable, is the movements of the Hammer Bro and the red box.
Sort of. I have more to say about that. Yeah, some things have changed, Latch. Keep up with the times. I have more to talk about that after 8 Castle, though.
We don't want the bridge crosses.
Well, just bear with me.
I'm still salty about my 4 bridge crosses in my PB.
Well, I have some good news for you, but we'll get there.
I have some bad news for you.
Which is?
I don't have a DS anymore.
Oh no, that's tough. Alright, well, Spicy Noodles is through 8-3 now, so he's probably going to get rid of his shell here. Yep. So yeah, he grabbed a Fire Flower in 8 Tower, and he's now going to equip that and use that for a while.
Here's one thing I can comment on. Because Josh doesn't have shell, he can do a little strategy where these pipes pushing to the right, if you hold neutral while being pushed by that, you get the speed boost for longer. So if you didn't have shell, you can just be faster because you hold neutral.
So one of the reasons the Fire Flower is really good for 8-4 is when he lands on these gray platforms, these ones that are moving, you'll see him throwing fireballs. And you'll see Josh do it right now. Those gray platforms have a chance to just make you stop and lose all your speed. We call it a
It's
pixel
actually
stop.
it's actually the gray platforms that's moving up or down. The ones that are moving left to right you don't get it. But yeah,
Okay.
no, you can just.
But yeah,
It's the
either
same
way.
as like landing on the very corner of an edge as well. You get a pixel stop.
Yeah, so it has a chance to just do that. So by throwing a fireball right before you land on it, that'll never happen. So that's just one really effective way to prevent that.
Caleb got really lucky there with the fire flower.
I didn't even really pay attention to Spicy Noodles' 8 castle, but it must have been really good considering he got a force 77 time at the door. We can see
Definitely.
Josh do it now. He's going to go for a pretty scary strat where he kind of ducks off of this one platform. You'll see it now.
Very
Nice.
good.
That was cool. Yeah, Spicy Noodles did the same thing. And then for Dry Bowser, you can just jump right over him. Okay, so if you look over at Spicy Noodles'
Wait, that
screen
wasn't
right
the end
now,
of the game? That wasn't the end?
you'll see that this
No.
is not the end of the game, but you'll also see a giant bridge that just appeared. So this is what Latcher was referring to earlier when he talked about bridge crossings. So the red blocks and the Hammer Bros that are on the world map have a chance to cross that bridge. Well, normally they do. And when they do, it costs you about 3 seconds, and you never want to get that. However, with all the RNG manip stuff that they've done, one of the side effects is that they've manipulated the red blocks and the Hammer Bros in World 8 to only ever go to the left, meaning they can never possibly cross the bridge and lose you 3 seconds. So that is like one of the coolest things about the new manipulation, is you won't get screwed over by that time loss ever again.
Man, that's taking the fun out of the run.
Also, Spicy Noodles is in 8.5. Fun fact about
Yeah.
8.5 is it's a pretty easy level.
Yeah. Looks hard because there's a lot of lava. It's not. Fire flower makes it super trivial. But this next level,
Okay, but 8.6 for real is actually really cool, and you should just watch Spicy Noodles' screen. So you can skip that one propeller there by bouncing off the Koopa. And maybe skip the pipe at the end. Yep.
Yeah.
Nice. That was awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
Josh does it.
just some normal things.
This is still a pretty close race between the first two. And I mean, Caleb is really not like that far behind. Like, so much can still happen in the grand
There's
scheme of
like
things.
still another whole 4 games.
Yeah, a lot can happen, and this game is definitely not as punishing as some of the next 4 can be. So, still very early on.
Yeah, NSMB2 is easily the most punishing game of the lot.
Oh yeah, for sure. The Spicy Noodles just did something on there where he threw fireballs right before landing on those ropes, and that actually allowed him to jump off of them. We call it fire hops, and we'll see Josh do it now. So yeah, that just saves time because instead of slowly climbing along the rope, you just do some jumps.
Yeah, you just like jump.
Yeah, now Josh got it. And so Caleb is in 8.4, but he doesn't have Fire Flower, so instead he's crouching on those platforms moving up and down. Oh.
And he's also talking to spiders apparently too.
Yeah, he's crouching on those platforms, and that's also another way you can prevent yourself from losing all your speed on them.
Yes, just to
Okay,
clear it
so-
up, everyone. U-video meant the cliffs, like the cliff edges and whatnot, not ropes. I know, everyone's upset, but
Oh, whatever. Anyway, Spicy Noodles made it through 8.8. Those meteors are random. We're going to see how it goes for Josh now.
Yeah, there's a
I'm sure
chance
there's a
that this-
set number of patterns, but I don't know them.
there's a chance that this star block that he hits can despawn, so a meteor hits it at the same time as he hits it. And so that way he doesn't get the star, and it makes the end of this level a lot more difficult, but fortunately that didn't happen to him. The star as well in this game, and all NSMB games, makes you move faster, but in this one specifically, You only move faster when you're on the ground. I see why
okay,
we do
Lash, I don't-
fire out now.
Yeah, I don't know
I
if you're
see.
looking at. I was
I
trying
saw
to
it.
let you explain that, but I also wanted to talk about what Spicy Noodles just did. So he did a really cool little triple jump and then used a ground pound to gain some extra height to just barely make it up to that top section. And instead of waiting around on this long auto scroller, you're gonna see Josh do it too here. Oh, okay, he messed it up. You can make it all the way to where the checkpoint is, and then intentionally take a death. And when you take that death and re-enter the level, the snake block gets warped all the way to where the checkpoint is, and it saves around 15 seconds, I believe. It's quite a
quite
lot.
substantial. Yeah, before what I was thinking they were going to do is shower out, where they would do that similar thing, but instead of using damaging themselves and re-equipping fire, they would jump off the thing and do a moon jump into the wall, and then do those wall kicks. Previously, we didn't do that, obviously, and we would just like ride it for like half the way, and then damage boost all the way up to the checkpoint.
Yeah, if you don't want to do that scary like ground pound cancel to get the extra height, which is pretty hard from what I've heard, you can wait about 7 seconds longer to do the trick, and you don't have to do that. And it still saves time over just doing it normally. There is a little trick they're going to do here where they store triple jump height into a crouch, and that'll allow them to jump off the snake block a little bit earlier. So, yeah, Spicy Noodles got that.
Josh nearly just like
Yeah.
not doing well.
And fire killing Bowser Jr. Cool thing about Bowser Jr. is every 3 fireballs that you hit him with just counts as 1 hit. So you can hit him with 9 fireballs, and that's it. It's a lot faster than jumping on him.
No more Bowser.
All right, on to the final
There's
castle.
another level? What?
Spicy Noodles is on pretty good pace. Not quite, I think. Oh, actually, it might be 22 pace, yeah. Yeah, it's 22 pace.
If this was
We'll
like
see how
2
this
years
final level
ago,
goes.
if this was 2 years ago, we'd be going like, oh my god, 22 in a marathon.
Yeah.
But now
times
it's
have
just
gotten
sort
a
of
little
like
faster, but
now it's just like pretty normal for these guys,
yeah.
which
Oh,
is
for
like
real, yeah.
crazy. Shout out to Yipley.
There's not too much really to even say about this final level. Like, they're just gonna try to play really optimally.
Yeah. By the
However,
end of it, they're going to be a Luigi.
The final boss is pretty cool. I'm curious to see how that goes.
I hear
Caleb got the fire hop.
there's necromancy in the final level, in the final fight.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Bringing things back from the dead.
Yes.
But I don't know. So Caleb is now going to be entering 8-8.
Oh yeah, and
Um,
this final room here is actually interesting. You have to take a certain path through it, or else it'll just keep looping. It's kind of reminiscent of some of the levels in Super Mario Bros. 2: The Lost Levels that would also have it so that you had to take a certain path, or else it would just keep looping like that.
Ooh,
Cool little
that's
reference there. All right, so for this final boss,
Ooh,
you're normally
Caleb
supposed to like,
deciding to wait.
supposed to kill Bowser Jr. and then finally Bowser starts jumping and you can go under him. You can also just jump off of Bowser Jr. and get right over him. And that's it for Spicy Noodles.
Pretty normal stuff.
Yeah. That's a little harder than it looks. Bowser Jr. will normally go into his shell before you can do that, but if you time it just right, you can land on his head.
Caleb with the fireworks.
Ooh. All right, now Josh is coming up on the end. It's not even going to be a bad time from Josh either, honestly.
No.
I think he'll probably beat like both of our PBs.
Yep.
At least mine. I don't know about yours.
Probably. Knowing Josh. But I believe that'll be it from us two. The
that
NSMBW
will. I will.
commentators will be coming in to talk about the next game.
Well, I will also be commentating that game. All right, GG
Oh,
for
you-
Josh.
Then is that
Yeah.
that's me done. I finished.
So yeah, good job, Latchers. It was fun.
See you guys soon when I'm on the screen. Gone.
Yes, good luck on your run later.
I can't wait.
All right, see you then.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, alien. You want to introduce yourself?
Wait, why? Wait. How many? Why is there 3 people in here?
Oh, I thought it was gonna be me and you.
All right, guys. Welcome to the 3-person commentary for We. I'm Alien. And we have Bick here over here. And you video, I
Yeah,
guess.
that's me.
Hold on.
All right, so we got NM finishing 1-1. Big G's not far behind. And Caleb is, he's an 8 tower too.
Still in the S. Okay, so you'll see Big Cheese doing grabbing the propeller with the shell, which is a DSS, which is a cool strat. And besides that, there's not much going on in the first 2 levels really, except for just movement.
So, actually, I thought Team 1 actually had a bigger lead on Team 3, but it's actually not that bad. It's only really Team 2.
Yeah.
But
I'm just gonna interject for 1 second. I think there was a miscommunication, so I'll go ahead and let you guys take over the commentary. But it's been fun. I will see y'all during my NSLU run.
bye, UVU.
Bye.
Good
Bye.
luck.
Good luck.
All right, now we're getting to the real juicy stuff. 1-3.
Mhm.
Can we see the meal strat? Maybe.
Maybe.
So basically, for all the people who haven't watched the task earlier, we got a new strat in 8 Castle called the meal. It's basically, you kind of clips. You don't have to do a fireball manip, and it saves about 8 seconds. Which, if you don't know what fireball manip is, we'll probably explain it further into the run.
And we found out about this strat 2 hours ago when the newest task was revealed, so it's kind of crazy.
I'm guessing I assume at least 1 or 2 people are gonna try it because I think it only loses like 5 or 6 seconds if you mess it up. But we need to like at least see 1 person do it.
Yeah. I think a few people are probably gonna go for it.
I don't know. Wait, who's running for Team 2? Is it?
I think it's Volza.
Oh yeah, Volza. I think NM's gonna go for it because I was just talking to him and he told him to
And
do it. So
Yeah, Volza actually said he already had gotten it at least once, so he probably go for it as well.
they'll probably go for it at least 2. I don't know if Big Cheese has done it or not. We got Toad getting taken, going into World 5, which is could lose them a lot of time. Caleb's having fun. He's almost done.
And then Volza can start.
Caleb's on sub 30 pace. Oh my god, guys, this is crazy.
People in the chat are debating the name, but I'm afraid we're just gonna use the meal and there's not much you can do about it.
Yeah, I think the meal's just better. Or, you know, I feel like the name discussion in this community is really, you know, it's interesting. Just as the last strat that was discovered, the Penguin Slide and 3 Ghost House,
Mhm.
that had an interesting name discussion as well. I think everyone's kind of names it whatever they want, really. Okay, Caleb, almost done here. Hopefully he does not mess up. Shout out to Yipley.
And then moving his way through 5-1, doing water skip here, jumping out of the water and spinning.
Oh, Caleb,
Mm.
he's doing the
Oh,
Yipley.
No,
no.
Caleb!
Every time I say Yipley, dude.
What are you doing?
All right, so you know it's fine. We're just going back in. Not a big deal.
Man, we're out here
Cruising
doing
through 5-1.
we're,
Nice
we're doing
447.
LSMB commentary. Also, Big Cheese right now will grab the star, which is consistent. If you do the same thing every time the cycle is consistent, then you'll get the star, which makes running through the level very easy.
All right, come on, Caleb. Yeah, I'm not gonna say shout out to Yipley. Shout out to Yipley. See, okay,
No.
it doesn't work every time.
GG, Caleb.
All right, GG Caleb. You know that was like a 30-05 or something. Okay, now NM, he's got like a somewhat of a split path here. 5-2 or 5-3. 5-3 is faster by around, I think it's like 3 seconds, 3 to 4.
Yeah,
You do it optimally because 5-2 has a pipe load. Yeah.
So this is pretty difficult movement. Like 5-3 is a pretty difficult level. Here's NM's gonna do a donut jump, which is a pretty. Oh, he's not even gonna go for it. He's just gonna play it safe.
It only saves an
You can actually do that part without slowing down by jumping on the brambles, but it's kind of risky. Oh, and he's just messed up
bonk.
there.
We're still good though. As long as he keeps his prop, we should be good. There is a backup prop in 5-3, but after 5-3, there's no props until 8 airship.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you lose it after 5-3, like in tower, it's pretty. It's not gonna be good, but he seems like he's chilling.
Then our Big Cheese is also
No
entering
pipe kick.
5-3. I think Big Cheese will be going for donut jump and WSS actually, which we can then talk about.
Okay, he's not doing the box strats. Alright.
But you can see Big Cheesy is jumping on the brambles and not slowing down as much. And if you don't slow down as much, the music in this game actually goes in cycles, and the Koopas dance to the music. So if you go fast enough, the Koopa here will dance, and that sets it up for this strat where you kill the bramble with the shell.
It's moving. Alright, NM is in 5 tower, which has a number of cycles you can get. 5-5-6 being the hardest one, and the only one you can get RTA, and that is the fastest. 5-4-6 is another popular one. That's mostly what mid-level runners get, but looks like he's on pace for the 5-5-6. Yep, he's gonna be getting it pretty easily here. 5-5-7 actually.
Act a 5. He did it so fast that he got a 5-5-7.
And Vols is now cruising through 1-1, trying to make up some of this lost time. Let's see if Big Cheese can clutch out the 5-5-6. Clean 5-30.
Oh, in fact, Big Cheese is going for.
Oh.
Oh, Big Cheese was going for a Aztec cycle, which is a faster way of doing 5-5-6. You still got on the same cycle, but it's faster. But he missed it, so he'll
Now
not
he's
be
getting
getting
a 5-4-6.
Yeah.
Which only loses about like 7 seconds, I think it is. So it's not too bad, but
It's impressive he's going for such risky strats in this relay.
Alright, now NM going to be entering 5-4, which is going to be doing 5-4 skip, which is
Is he
one of the
gonna
most,
save?
probably the most popular skip in this game. He's gonna be skipping. You normally have to use this raft to go across the poison lake, which takes about 1 minute and 20 seconds, but he will be skipping it, and he will be doing it, be cutting that down pretty heavily.
And in fact, he saved as well before the level, so if he messes up, it won't lose as much time. Which is
Yeah, he
another
just
save,
restart the
right?
file.
Yeah. Big Cheese will probably not save and will play it more risky.
Nice.
And
Alright.
then getting a nice 5-4 with Pocoso landing.
It's gonna be
And
a
he is in
54.
fact in the team Pocoso
Oh my
Landers,
God.
so that's appropriate.
ISO 354.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a really good IGT for this level. See, big G save. I wasn't paying attention.
I
probably
did
didn't.
not see. I didn't see him almost dying. He had it all under control.
Ghost House coming up. It's pretty straightforward. Nothing really too insane. Just some pretty optimized movement. That's about it.
Mm-hmm. Mostly just first row matters. There's a few turnarounds and things that you can
Big
optimize.
Cheese cruising through 5-4 so far. Should be good. Nice. Big Cheese getting about a 352, 353. Also very good.
I mean, not very great for Big Cheese, but it's fine for this race.
Yeah, 352. You know, it's nice to play it safe. Because if you die in 5-4 without saving, that
then
is a
missed it.
lot of time loss.
And I missed the jump in Ghost House, or he was playing it safe.
Will he go for meme jump? Do it,
Wolves
do
is
it, do
giving
it.
us a skull emoji, bro. This is not good.
Alright, 568, not bad.
NM is going into World 8, which is the last world of the cannon now. And yeah.
Olza still chilling in 5-1. Not a care in the world. Big Cheese, will he go for meme jump? Oh, he will.
He got it, yeah.
Oh, insane,
With the
570.
triple jump setup. Mean jump is when you do that jump without slowing down, you only have 2 frames to jump. And you have to land on like the very edge, which is pretty hard. But he managed to do that, so it's a nice bit of time save.
And I'm starting World 8. Now, World 8, it doesn't really have any like World 5 has like huge time loss if you mess up like before 5 tower or in 5 tower. I mean, 8 castle does. I mean, not 8 castle. World 8 does have some a lot of time loss too, but I don't think it's as big as World 5.
And I'm now going through 8-1 with a lot of scary meteors, but they're not very that scary, because if you do the movement well, you'll never get hit by any of them. He's about to do a damage boost here. To save some time.
Alright, nice.
Look at that.
Clean, 440. What we'd like to see. Big Cheese. Behind by a little bit, but I feel like he is catching up a little bit. Fools are getting the mushrooms that he will definitely be needing and using.
Actually, they're volcanic rock.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Josh.
Also, Big Cheese missed the
Ooh.
little beetle there, which you can throw to cancel the spin animation, which is a little time save. But if you miss the beetle, of course you can't do that, so that loses a little time.
Oh my god! And I'm just barely scraping by the meteor. Yeah, 8-2 is actually way faster if done with Small Mario. It's also like, I wouldn't say easier, but it's definitely a I don't know, a lot better. Playing it safe. Volcanic debris. Volza. Okay, he didn't go
You
for
know-
pipe pick in 5-3, kind of cringe.
But he got a very good 5-3.
Yeah, still 4-4.
Mm-hmm. He's very nice. Volza's doing pretty well.
Volza's trying to clutch up, save
Yeah.
a little bit of time.
Yeah, trying his best to catch up a bit, yeah. After that tragic performance of Caleb. Yeah. Volza did not choke Caleb. Well, Big Cheese kind of struggling in A2. Maybe he's a bit scared to get hit. Not great movements, but he's making it through.
NM going into the auto scroller. Looks like Fools is gonna get 5-5-6. Ooh, barely. Okay, clean secret area for Big Cheese.
Alright, and by the way, he's right now in Big Cheese are in 8-7, which is an auto scroller, but you have to jump off the coaster, and there's quite some time to be saved or lost there, in depending on how optimally you jump off the coaster. Also, Big Cheese has had the mushroom on the top of his coaster, which is pretty funny. But yeah, they're gonna try and jump off as optimally as possible and save a bit of time with that. May with
Also,
in fact
come on.
go for Muffin Triple. Yeah, big.
Ooh,
big
2 out of
cheese
3
is
muffin
not-
triple.
Volza triple. Well, muffin triple. Did I say Volza triple? I did not.
Ooh. Volza! Oh my god.
What is Volza doing in 5-4?
Oh my god,
No,
dude.
What is he doing? What is
Please.
he doing?
Okay, I think he's good. I think he's
How is
good,
he
maybe.
alive?
Alright. You know? Oh my god, dude. Please nothing fall on him. Dude. Oh my
he's
god.
alive. That's
Alright,
insane.
we're good, you know? Good save. Good save. Okay, good save though. We're back in it. I don't know. I didn't see if he saved or not. But we're good. NM finishing up 8-7, going into airship. Second to last level.
Oh, Team Henry is cursed, man.
Big Cheese not very far behind. Yeah, nothing, no really any casualties in World 5 today, which is usually we get at least one, but it's a good thing we're chilling.
Oh, Big Cheese messing up the volumes there.
Little bonk.
And then now in the airship where he gets the propeller back and does some movements. And he's gonna do a couple skips in this level. And then there's a certain trick at the end that people might have heard of. Perhaps maybe they've heard of it yet before it's boundless. But we'll explain it when we get there. And Volza just making it through Ghost House.
Meme jump, come on,
Fine.
do it.
About to get into it's not going for ninja, but high
Still
five
pretty good.
Nice, yeah.
And I'm doing some little skips. Those aren't too hard. For newer runners they are, but once you get them down, not too bad. Hope does not do the crouch jump. Alright. Pretty good. Third skip. Come on.
Not going for wall
Clean.
kicks. You can avoid those wall kicks if you do an optimal spin. You land instantly on the platform there, but he did not go for that. Now he's going into the Bowser Jr. fight. But he's going to try to do bombless, which is where you hit Bowser Jr. without using the bombs. And it's a very precise trick, and he'll definitely go for it. And we'll see if he gets it.
Let's see. He's probably gonna go for first hit. Nice. Oh, he gets
Yeah,
it.
he got first hit. Now he's
So
going
if you
for
miss that, you lose like 6 seconds, I think. Ooh,
Oh, not
misses
getting
coding, but he's still gonna be saving time.
And he might get the backup hit here as
You
well.
could get. Ooh, he
Oh,
does
yeah.
get the backup. Double
Yeah.
bombus. Okay.
So this bombless saves about 17 or 18 seconds over just doing nothing. So that's a pretty nice time save, yeah.
Not sure what pace NM is on right now, but if he gets the meal, then he's gonna be on some pretty nice pace. I don't know if he can
He says,
PB or not.
It says meal, maybe 1 frame PB. So like it's very tight. So
All right,
very small chance.
let's
of
see if
PB.
we get the first meal in a run. Can he do it, boys?
Also big cheese now going for bombers.
Come on, cheese.
That's a
That's
weird
first
setup.
hit. All right.
Yeah, works.
Oh,
Oh,
he
he almost-
messed up. Oh,
What is he-
my, he
what
still
is-
got
what
it.
is that?
What
What is
that? What?
What is that?
All right. Well, yeah, the Big Cheese just got the most optimal bombless, which saves about 23 seconds. I don't know how he got that second
That's
hit,
the most.
but
That's the most scuffed bombers I've ever seen.
yeah, that was pretty crazy. All right, NM chilling in a castle. Big Cheese, definitely seems like he's caught up. He's like definitely saved some time. I don't know actually, but they are pretty close. Volza chilling in A2. He's getting there. Nothing really too insane at the start of 8 Castle, just some nice movement, and then after we're getting in to the meal and escape. Is Big Cheese on pace? I don't think he is. Maybe. If he gets the meal, then maybe.
Yeah, I can look actually. Oh, he doesn't have splits.
Bull's getting the star pretty nice and clean.
But I want to say that Big Cheese is probably on pace. Definitely with the meal, with PB. Yeah.
Yeah,
He just said it, he needs the meal, yeah.
it is the meal.
I know, that makes it extra exciting, you know. To see
Oh
if they'll...
no!
Oh no!
NM!
Oh, and I'm just...
Oh, that puts that he didn't. Yeah, he didn't get the check. Yeah, that's put cheese.
Yeah.
That's cheese is in front now. Cheese is
Oh.
in first. Team Nature Sus in first now, and
that's
I'm trying
the
to cut
worst
it a little
place.
too close. Wow, that is unfortunate.
It's the worst place to die.
Still, you know, oh, that is unfortunate. Can't even try the meal now.
No.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Big cheese. Let's
Yeah.
you know, let's hope he doesn't do the same.
Big Cheese is our last bastion of... actual second last bastion of hope to get the meal. Right
We gotta
now.
see someone at least try it. You know, we gotta see
Yeah.
we gotta see it go down.
He's gotta do it.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he went for the optimal pipe there, but I mean,
Oh, I mean, Big
it is
Cheese
what
did a
it is.
pretty optimal pipe as well. And he didn't die, luckily.
Get a nice 608, 605 door. All right. If he doesn't get hit in the fireball corridor, which unlike NSLU and NSMBU, these fireballs in this corridor are RNG. So let's see. Okay, first set are good,
It's a very easy set, yeah.
and second is a little scary but good. All right,
The
so the
first
meal is basically when we hit the switch, and then Bowser gets big. If you make him shoot a big fireball in like the top corner, and then you basically if there's like a one block gap, and you jump and you crouch through it and then uncrouch and then crouch again and then jump, you can get on kind of like glitch in there and get on top of the screen and then just run across. So hopefully we will see that. And if he does get this will be the first meal in a run by a human being. So
Ever.
yeah.
That would be insane.
So let's hope he can get the meal.
First he'll need to do the setup and get the fireball, and then he needs to clip in. Oh, and I'm getting a bad fireball pattern as well, by the way. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so the fireball, is it gonna...
Oh, he didn't get the
he
one block
missed-
gap.
Did not get the one block
So
gap.
normally get the one block gap there, and then missing Bowser jump. Yeah, and then you can like clip up. But now instead he has to do fireball manip, which basically you just manipulate these fireballs into going in a straight line. Oh, we missed one.
Getting the one block gap there, the fireball's also definitely the hardest part, and there hasn't been much time to practice. So yeah, that's
NM Bowser is not being nice to NM right now. There we go. All right. Big Cheese now chilling in escape. Is he gonna get a nice finish here? Not sure what pace he's on. I'm guessing it's like something for like 24 something.
Oh, Bixie's doing the instant land there and escape as well. That's advanced.
Will he be getting Tommy Strat? It goes for it, clean, nice. GG's to Big Cheese, taking the lead for Team Nature Sus. Now we got NSMB2 next, and me and Vikier will be taking our leave. I will be back though for NSMBU later, so
Yeah, I will not.
yeah, he will not, but I will be here with Volzy.
Goodbye.
I'm about to commentate.
Okay, hello, I'm back, unfortunately, and J-Dude is also here.
Hello. We've got NSMB2 coming up here with Kanishi on Team Nature Sus.
Fortunately, we don't have the greatest quality.
Yeah, unfortunately, I checked in with his stream and his capture card's not working, but it's okay. We love Poop Cam.
Always brick at the worst time.
Alright, I'm just here to watch NM finish.
Okay, so, Tanshi's in 1-1, this is kind of a just hold right jump level. That's a good view of the levels. The main power-up in this game is the Tanuki suit, which we'll see. We don't actually get that in Rogue One at all, so we're gonna be small for a few levels.
Yeah, first few levels are mostly run right. There's a little bit of left inputs in 1-2, so that's very cool.
The second most exciting part of World 1.
Meanwhile, in NSMBW, Foza's going for Bombless.
Oh, we got a troll hit. It kind of looks like you got it, but you really like walking into it. Controls look pretty good still. Yeah. Did you get controls or?
I haven't gotten any controls.
Alright, so I guess we'll just not listen to anything for a bit.
It'd be like that.
It's okay, just pretend you're listening to more NSMBW, but like slightly less quality with like more bars. That's kind of this game's soundtrack.
Yeah, twice as many bars.
So one thing is the first 3 levels are pretty simple. It's like that jump that Tanashi just did, like, maybe you could consider it tight. Something we could mention is that the runners are going to try to aim for the spot on the flagpole that gives you 2,000 points. I think you got 1,000 there, but it's not that big of a deal, because hitting like kind of that middle area of the flagpole is like the fastest spot because of how Mario and the flag move.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Tanshi's going into one tower now. First vertical level, first hard level. A lot of quick movements and jumps here. missing a bit of a cycle. Oh, Picasso took a def in 1-2. I didn't see that.
That is unexpected. There's a nice little secret exit over here, and that's gonna take us to a cannon. And unlike the last two games, these cannons are like kind of like levels. You're just kind of forced to run right, so it's like kind of like an auto scroller. But you're just gonna have to time the jumps. And in these cannon, or I don't know if it's just this one or all of them, but there's like red coins, and if you get all the red coins in this one, you get a gold flower in your reserve, and we're gonna save that for later. Commentator controls.
Yeah, just got DM'd him as well.
Switch to Volza. So you can kind of see the semi-auto scroller here.
Yeah. And she gets all the reds, gets the gold flower. And he'll be equipping that in a few levels now.
Instead of like World like 5 or whatever, like the last two games were in World of Mushroom, the two secret worlds are named after the power-ups.
And she gains star and M1.
Yeah, this game's similar to Wii in it, with the star that you're always moving faster with it.
Alright, so let's try to bless Volza for the meal.
That might be good.
Ah,
Maybe not good.
no meals yet. If you're watching this now, you still have time to get first meal ever in a run.
You just start up a real quick. Oh, maybe not, because you gotta finish Volza. You gotta finish the relay. Volza screens actually the most interesting because it passes between levels of fantasies in the first auto scroll. So. First auto scroll was interesting. No, this game used the old leaf, old flower.
Yeah.
That's because there's actually a roulette block a bit later in the level that you can get a gold flower from consistently. So that won't be saved until like the very end of the run. And this one we're gonna use to save a couple seconds by getting an enemy out of the way of a pipe.
Volza finishing off Wii for Team Henry. Now, all teams run NSMB2 now. And we'll have Swimding coming up there for capture card.
Awesome to see Koopa and Cannon took a death.
And Tanashi timing a gold flower from the roulette block.
I just realized because it has like a game audio.
Yeah, should have put on Swimding with the capture card, right?
I think Picasso's should work. Unless Tanashi actually has aux cable in. I think for now we'll just leave it. Right here, it was off screen, but Tanashi killed one of those enemies that were blocking that pipe he just entered.
Right. The sea urchins.
See, yeah.
So, Tanashi moving on to M Ghost House. A bit of an interesting level. There's like 2 routes off the start you can take. One on the left is very slightly faster, and I guess a little harder. You have to time a jump on an appearing platform. So he's going to the left. Oh,
Actually,
yeah, I missed the quick jump.
Flower isn't really necessary since this is the next. I haven't played the game in a while. I'm pretty sure it's the next level that you get Leaf in.
Yep. So yeah, it's not that bad.
Flower isn't really used. Little triple jump here to skip a couple wall kicks. So the next level is alleged Sneaky Leaf level, and it's also another auto scroller.
Yeah. So we got Danishi heading into an auto scroller. And Picasa in an auto scroller. Well, I guess Swimdane's going into One Dash Tower soon. Unfortunately, a lot of auto scrollers in the first half of this run. Tanashi did grab the gold block, which isn't like you do. Obviously, slow to grab it, but he also would have preferred to hit it in the cannon.
I think it might have been just a slip of the hand.
Yeah,
It's in tower. There's something interesting going on. It's not bad for a race, in my opinion.
on the Picasso's screen a short while ago, you saw the sea urchin that Tanashi had destroyed earlier.
This is true. So, this is earlier in the level than I thought. At the end of this level, there's, of course, like a pipe to get out of the autoscroller section. But it takes like a really long time for it to actually get on screen. Since we actually have the Tanuki now, it's pretty somewhat similar to the way it works in SMB3, where you fill up the P meter, and P meter doesn't make you go faster, but it makes you fly. And we can just fly up to the pipe way before it's even on screen. But that's still like 20 seconds away.
Guess one thing I can mention now, I popped into Swimdane's stream and he told me he was gonna go for like every hard strat he knows. So I guess that'd be cool to see.
Alright,
So yeah,
oh,
Yep.
go ahead.
Yeah, sure, Tennessee is going to enter the pipe off screen right now. I think he missed it. Yeah. Jumping around there. It's up there in the middle of the screen.
It's very easy to like get like off-centered once you're actually off screen. So we're coming up on another cannon here. This one, not very special. You don't grab any sort of power to, you just kind of get through it. Got those
Yeah.
pro enemies from DS.
And these cannons can sometimes be a bit difficult starting out, but here in a F cannon, it's much easier to just fly up through parts of it, just at the top of the screen. That'll make it a lot easier to not get hit by the Hammer Bros or the Crows.
can really skip a lot of the platforming in those in that canon. This level's pretty interesting.
Yeah, F1's a bit of run right, but then there's going to be a quick like left-right movement through some gaps in the middle of this level, right here, and then hitting this block, which you'll right up to a secret exit. Swimding gets the gold flower as well.
Hopefully one of either Picasso or Swimding get out of their respective levels before Kanshi enters the next auto section.
It's funny, they're all in different levels and they're all might be in auto-scrollers.
So this is the first instance of dash flying, if you want to explain that.
Yeah, so here he's gonna grab the star and now he's gonna do the dash flying. So it's like kind of an unintended mechanic where you fly but keep your rightward momentum. So he's pressing Y and B kind of at the same time and mashing them to keep flying. And now he's in the auto.
Yeah, that skips like the first half of the level, kinda. Otherwise, you'd be in the situation he's in right now where you're waiting, but now this is like an actual auto-scroller. Luckily, the other two are out of their levels, so we can actually watch some gameplay.
Yeah. Yeah, here in the cannon, Picasso hit the block with his tail. So yeah, one thing to mention, the ideal thing is to hit that block in World Mushroom so that it does not appear on the world map in World Flower, because that loses time. And it will eventually appear again in World 6. So lose a small amount of time to hit it to save time over the world map animation.
So if you've ever played this game, you know that there's like a global coin counter across like all files, and that kind of pauses the gameplay for a second or you know how the game asks you to save after like every tower and such. But if you don't have like max coins, which all of these runners do, then it'll kind of like pause for a second to count those coins. So what a lot of top runners will do is they'll max out the coin counter up to 10 million minus 1, which takes like 16 hours, but it allows you to save like 6 seconds throughout the run, just from skipping those little coin counting moments.
Yeah, about that much. Luckily, you can kind of just set your DS down when you've got it set up and go do other things. But it does take a ton of time. Yeah. Tanashi in World 6 now. Not many auto-scrollers in here, so you can get a little excited, but this one's still a bit of a run-right level. However, we get some dash flying going on here. Skip this entire last meteor section, and if he goes up at the right time at the end here, none of the meteors will hit him. So he's safe to just run straight to the end.
I think we established in the last game that it's volcanic debris, but
My fault, OG.
Alright, 6 Ghost House. These Ghost Houses are like kind of dark. Good thing there's candles in the back, otherwise wouldn't be able to see a thing. This level's like kind of like try to trick you. There's some doors everywhere, and you gotta pick the right doors.
Yeah, he's going through 2 rooms right now that look mostly identical, but they have different sized booths in them. The next important thing here is going to try and turn around and lure this Boo away from the switch. Ooh. Yeah, he doesn't lure him all the way away, so he has to take a bit of a damage boost, but that won't cost him too much time.
I think this game has like a... Oh shoot, I also got fireworks. I didn't even think that was a problem in the 80% route. It's probably been mentioned in the other two games, but in this game, it's the last two digits have to match on the timer, and they also have to match whatever world you're in.
Yeah,
It's Flowers, World 8. Actually, that's kind of a problem like 6-5, but
that's the only level that can kind of be a problem, usually. So yeah, Tenshi gets a leaf right there. There's a lot of leaves scattered around to run, just in case you need them. That's very helpful. 6-5, somewhat run right, but he also gonna be going for a star over here, save a small amount of time. He gets the star. Just zoomed on straight to the end.
me too. I think all the runners are actually on a different region of the game.
Yeah, I think we got Japan, Europe, and USA here.
I think that makes any sort of difference, but... Oh. Almost had some very clean 6-tower movement. This is like one of the hardest levels.
Yeah, 6 towers probably got the most precise movement per length of level. A lot of quick jumps, like one tower, but also flying as well. And you can get hit by much of his fire. But the important thing is he flies up and makes the important skip at the end, saving having to ride a platform all the way up.
I think he took the end a little safe, but it was still like overall very clean after he...
So he is small right now, so you might have to run through this next level a bit without a leaf. So that would be a little dangerous. Luckily, he knows what he's doing.
He's on like the best team. I probably shouldn't say that. We can't vig the commentary, but yeah. There he actually builds up P speed in those stretches of land, so that he can skip riding some more platforms.
I don't know how I feel about the host saying which team is the best.
There's actually like a super secret team 4. Yeah, that might be the best team.
We're actually on Team 4 right now.
Yeah, you're the only member.
It's okay, I'm winning. Oh, 6-5, one small optimization Tanachi is going for is on these seesaws, I guess. He's like jumping and twirling off of them, which does a very slight boost each time. Overall, it's only a fraction of a second that it saves, but in the 90% route, every little bit matters.
Yeah, you guys are like 2 seconds off Saab or something like that, so... 30 seconds. I don't know. This is actually the final level here. No tricks after this level, but it is a decently long level.
I was hoping another bridge would come up and a second half of World 6 would appear.
Can't you gonna do the... like one glitch, quote unquote.
Yeah, I guess burner clip. It's I guess slightly a glitch because he clipped through the left part of the burner, but luckily he got it safely. He didn't get a burner cycle where if you go through it straight away, you can skip a cycle through the burner at the top of the screen. It's still clean and more clean flying in that second room, skipping having to ride the snake block. Now it wants
Oh, go ahead.
sure, yeah. Wants to get through this Koopaling room. Every time they flash, they'll freeze you if you're not behind one of the walls. So he makes it through there safely.
We haven't been paying attention to the other two too much, but I think that Picasso's having a bit of trouble, and Flaming's definitely capitalizing on that. Having a bit of a Henry comeback. Who's Henry? We don't know. Maybe it's the pad. I think a team pad. Yeah, so Bowser's dead. Got to mention.
Yeah. The game's over now. Can you get the next commentators in here?
No, we can't do that. It might go bad. The game is not over. Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Joke.
They love the jokes over there at Nintendo. That's why we keep the gold leaf by the gold leaf. I keep saying that the gold flower because not only do you kill Bowser super fast instead of having to jump over him, but I think it like skips like some Bowser dying animation, right?
Yeah, normally like watch the bridge fall and him fall down there, but you'll have to watch that. So that's like I'm just gonna throw in an estimate. I'd say like a 7-second time save with the routes. If they're actually timed.
It sounds familiar. Heard that thrown around before. So this game's quote-unquote escape is kind of like slow. You basically have to wait until you can get high enough to jump to the next section. Unless one of the runners are about to show us their meal, I don't think there's a way to skip this section. You can kind of like skip the swipes he does. Like actually, I don't think you can on the first two. It's just like kind of the third one is where the speed really matters.
Yeah. It's mostly a pseudo auto-scroller here, but once the screen hits the top, you can do some off-screen movement and save a lot of time at the end. But you can also kill your run if you're being too careless here. So not this time, but the next time Tenshi reaches the top of the screen, there'll be some quick off-screen movement.
Yeah, and he will hit the switch up there actually, and that'll be the true end of the run.
Casa doing an alternate of burner clip using a gold block to damage boost.
Slow, but definitely safe and consistent.
Yeah, Tenshi is about to finish up NSMB 2. And he does it. Oh, and Picasso also took a death in the second room. Team Henry's going to continue to capitalize on that.
Okay, I just got from a bit late, but we got confirmation from you that Henry is indeed the pet. I don't think he's actually on. He's not on that team, but Henry's probably the pet. I would think that the new runners are on their way.
Yeah. Yes, whenever they join in, we can head off.
Forgot who they are.
Yeah, I think that's...
It's Volva. I really have it open. Oh, it's Alien. I forgot. He has the double. What is his name? Can't type it in. What's his name? It's not Alien. I'm in the language. So they'll be on their way. You can watch Casa getting a backup? Question mark.
I think you put some weird stuff on stream.
Hello?
Yeah, we got Volza and Alien on comms.
Wait, Volza's restreaming Skippy's thing, so I have Caleb here.
Okay, that
Oh.
works.
Does that work?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
Alright. Have fun.
Alright, see you
Yeah,
guys.
we done? We done here? Alright. Good luck.
What's up, fellas?
What's up, guys? So we had
today-
Volza. We got Caleb here. This
Yeah.
is Skippy in the top right, by the way. Is not Volza. We need that to be changed. But yeah, we got NSMU, longest game in the series. And we got Skippy.
Clocking in at about 37 minutes in length. There are, I believe, 2 people with sub 37s right now.
Yes, and we have one of them running today, which is the world record holder Essex on Team 2, Team Henry. Skippy's off.
So in this game, they introduced a new power-up called the Acorn Suit, and we will see Skippy try to get that here.
It's pretty quick.
Hit it with a ground pound, and we're going to be keeping this for, I believe, the entire rest of the game. Because, you know, the being able to fly around just adds a lot of flexibility to your movement. And, you know, flexibility is faster, so...
Yeah, alright, we got Picasa. He's getting there. Swimding, he's you know, I think Team Henry's, I think they're kind of catching up a little bit.
So in this game, NSMBU, we're also going to be seeing them turn around. They're tapping left just before the flagpole because the animation is a little bit faster when you do so. World 1-1 and 1-2 are like relatively simple levels in this game, so we'll be seeing Skippy go through them pretty easily.
Oh yeah, all 3 runners are for NSMBU are playing on the OG version, which it saves about because the DX version on Switch has pretty slow loads, which loses about like I think 25-30 seconds throughout the whole run, maybe more. Yep. Yeah, they're all running on OG. I think for NSLU, 2 people are running on OG, and I think Super is running on DX. So.
Swimding's having a bit of a moment in Castle.
Oh yeah.
So-
Also, there's different routing for DX and OG, because in DX you can use Nabbit, and in OG you can't. But yeah, Skippy's doing pretty good. 1-2, 1-1 and 1-2 really aren't that bad.
Picasa finish up. In a little bit.
Oh, Latcher's Wii U broke apparently, so he's on DX as well. Oh, okay. So we'll be seeing 2 for NSLU. Swimding. It's chilling. Wait, did Skip?
So we can see.
Skippy got fireworks in 1-2. So
Oh
Skippy
my
will be
God.
receiving a mushroom in the mail
So,
from Toad.
yeah, if you the in-game timer ends with 2 of the same numbers, then you get fireworks and you get a little gift from Toad, which is completely useless.
Yeah, depending on the final, like, depending on the double digit, you get something different. So, yeah, you get a mushroom there, you can get, like, an acorn, a star, and other stuff.
GG's to Picasso. We should be seeing CADs come up now, I believe, on NSMBU.
Yep.
So good luck to him.
GG Picasa. Swimding, actually, yeah, Swimding, or Team Henry has, done a little bit of catching up.
Yeah, we're
It's
on a
not
little
too
bit
far
of
behind.
comeback.
A lot can happen in NSMBU.
As predicted,
we'll
I mean,
see.
we are one of the best teams. I believe Team Henry is like predicted to win. So
Yeah, we did have some, for anybody
See
who
what
wasn't here
happens.
earlier, there was a little bit of tomfoolery going on in DS, but, you know.
So we're going to be seeing Skippy go into this secret level in World 1 in order to skip to World 5. And this level is really all about utilizing the like bursts of bubbles from the pipes to get a little momentum boost. And at the end, we're gonna have a little bit of a difficult trick. Not sure if he'll go for it, called blooper skip, which saves about 3 seconds.
I don't see him. Okay, he just bonked. I don't see him going for a blooper skip. I really hope he doesn't try it because losing Acorn is pretty bad. I think you get it back in. I don't actually know. Yeah, losing.
Having a
Okay, it looks like
little bit of lag
it has
on the
frozen.
stream.
Oh, we're back. We're back.
Well,
Okay, let's see if he goes
right
for
here.
it. Okay, he's not.
And he
Good
decides
choice.
not to go for it. So blooper skip is basically you can sneak into that pipe before waiting for the blooper.
And swimming almost done. Alright, we got Cad. Cad starting up. Almost.
Skippy
almost
messing
gone.
up the vertical room a little bit. It's not that hard, but it definitely is like possible to mess up.
Yeah, so the world record for this game on OG is a 36.56. Skippy has, I think, a 38.07 on DX. Cad has like a 37.08, I believe, and Astix has the record. So.
Mm-hmm. So, Cad getting that acorn and moving on. Skippy,
GG
you can
for
see this
swim.
elaborate path. This game's map is like very elaborate. It's supposed to be like, I think it's like supposed to be similar to how they did in SFW, is the thing where
But
they
they
have, like,
switched
these
World 3 and
elaborate-
4. Cringe. We get Skippy opening the Miiverse. Will he accept the Miiverse?
So yeah, you do not want to accept the Miiverse prompt because then after almost every level it'll ask you if you want. Wait, Skippy just accidentally re-entered the level. So
Okay.
he's gonna be
hey, it's
exiting
fine.
there.
No, we're good.
A little bit of a finger slip there, possibly, but we will see him.
He was probably
moving
just,
on
like-
to World 5
I don't
now.
know. I guess we'll see. It's all good though. Only lost like probably 5 seconds going into World 5.
Cad moving on to 1-2. And Astix with a little bit of lag, but just finishing up that cutscene.
All right. So yeah, we don't have audio for Skippy, so that's why we have audio. I guess I'll. Yeah, we don't really have much. I don't think we have any audio right now, so it's all good though. All right, we got 5-1. 5-1. Not really too bad.
Just bouncing off these. Oh my goodness. I don't know
Ooh.
why he messed up that strat. I guess he just forgot. You're supposed to bounce off these enemies in a specific way that allows you to get over everything without having to turn back. Skippy having a little bit of a mishap here.
I will mention that Skippy, he didn't really know he was doing this until about yesterday. He was basically just needed someone quick, so he luckily clutched up and was able to do it. So he doesn't really have too much
Yes.
practice in, but you know, we're still gonna be seeing an epic time. All right, we got Astix going now.
Okay, we'll see if Astix goes for maybe a quick strat, and okay.
No, he doesn't.
He's not
Makes sense.
confident with it. If you get a precise triple jump into the nut at the beginning, you can hit it, and we call it fast nut because it's very quick compared to the ground pound. Saves about a second, maybe less than that. I don't know. I'm just guessing. So
Ed watching a great
This-
cutscene. I love cutscenes.
yeah, this game's cutscenes are pretty long compared to the previous ones. You see Cad's in a cutscene right now. Skippy's in this Toad cutscene, where Toad's telling him that Nabbit stole all his stuff, and Cad is entering 1S. Everyone is playing on the Wii U version in this particular section. So we'll see if Cads decides to go for the blooper skip at the end of one secret here. And Skippy's moving on to 5-3, which is relatively simple. You can see we have a little hitch at the beginning, but the rest of it is mostly just holding right and then some little movement in the end. Cad messing up the cycle a tiny bit, I think, but he's still fine. Let's see if he goes for blooper skip here. And he misses it. but doesn't die. You can see Skippy. Oh, Skippy had a little bit of a H there. He wasn't able to get under, but basically all we're gonna do is hit these donuts correctly so we don't get hit as we Skippy delaying a little bit there. Smart. If you mess up the cycles just barely in this 5-3 level, it really screws up the movement and you're gonna have to like improvise. Oh no, Skippy went for a pipe kick there, trying to wall kick off of that pipe and ended up actually missing it.
Ooh,
So-
yeah. 5 tower is gonna be interesting now.
Yeah,
Actually, no,
because
we're fine.
Oh yeah, he can
I was
get
thinking of
back up.
NSLU. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, there's
yeah.
there's backup there's
Okay,
backup
so
acorns and
We want the acorn for 5 tower because of the particular skip you can do in the room with the door. I'm sure you'll be able to see it. See, Skippy is grabbing this acorn because he needs it. Luckily, a pretty easy backup. We're going to be going to the secret pipe to the left. And then we're pretty much at the end of the level once we do a little skip. Because obviously, normally you'd have to be waiting on the snake block forever. But we're just going to wait to gain some height and then fly to the end. A little bit of lag on stream, unfortunately. Skippy has been having issues, but here we go. He should be flying over to the end now. Looks good. And, oh, we'll mishap, but he'll be fine. There's a lot of nerves going into like a relay race like this because there's a lot of people putting pressure on you, so very easy to mess up. So Aztec's actually getting an amazing cycle, which is, I mean, not surprising since he has the world record for this game. And we'll see if he goes for blooper skip here. And he misses it in the same way Cats did, so.
Skippy.
Oh my.
Skippy losing
That
the
is,
acorn.
that is unfortunate. Skippy lost acorn.
I don't
Boot
really
fight.
think it's that big of a deal.
It's definitely not good, we'll say that much.
5
And
Ghost House is gonna be pretty rough. But I think there's a backup in Secret.
pretty ironic that he lost acorn there, actually, because the Boom Boom fights are notorious for being extremely easy and repetitive. So I doubt we'll be seeing that from either of the other runners when they get there. But Skippy has a sizable lead, so sure everything will be fine for him.
Yeah,
This-
talking to Toad.
Oh yeah, talk to Toad, of course, about Nabbit. This game is kind of also notorious for having a pretty slow early game and then really picking up near the end, so it will get more exciting. This Ghost House level is so utilizes the acorn usually. Skippy, I think, trying to go for some
he
glitchy
doing?
wall kicks, but there's a strat with a thing called the glitchy wall kick, which you might be familiar
Oh, he's got the
with
he's
from
got
like
the,
Super
he's
Mario
got the baby
64.
Yoshi. Oh, bye.
If you don't have the uh-oh.
Don't die, please.
I don't think he's very familiar. Oh no, Cat also lost acorn. This is not going well, folks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Aztecs might be able to just
Aztecs might be able to make that
a little
comeback,
clutch.
yeah. So you can actually fly up to the top of the level fairly quickly if you have acorn in the room Skippy is in, previously. But Skippy had a little bit of an incident and was trying to go for a more advanced strat that we usually use in other runs. Which I don't care to explain because it's not even in this run. Skippy getting a 441, which I've never heard of before because he lost a lot of time there.
Oh yeah, Mario time!
Right now we're going into the auto scroller, which is boring.
Yeah, so this is the World 5 secret exit level, which leads to World 7. And it is just completely an auto scroller with some nice parabeetles in here, which are kind of fun. Fun little creature. We've seen Cad also able to actually back up losing his mushroom too, because there are 2 chances to get acorn Skippy getting his acorn back in this level. This game is very forgiving in terms of power-ups because, I don't know,
Unlike
I
Wii.
guess the developers really liked the acorn suit, so they put it in a lot of levels. But yeah, you'll see Cad will be able to get this question mark block and then do the skip climb. But keep in mind it does lose about I think exactly half a second each time you lose or equip a power-up. So he did lose 2 seconds in the process of losing and gaining acorn. So you can't just lose it every time, that would be very inefficient. Uh-oh, Cad having a little bit of an incident, I'm sure he'll be fine, but yeah, I think what happened there is he's, oh no. He's fine. He should just drop down. Oh no. This is... So I think what likely happened there is Cad was taking it a little bit more lenient than he normally does because he was trying to play safe, but in response to him doing safe strats, he had much more leniency that he wasn't used to, and in the end he messed up because of that, so...
Another backup, though.
Yeah, as I said, there are a lot of backups in this game. You can see Aztecs doing the actual proper movement for 5-3, which is cool to see. Barely making that cycle at the end. Team Henry is not winning currently. Team Nature Sus with Skippy is in the lead. The Picoso Landers are 2 levels behind, and then Team Henry, I mean, just about to end the level. Picoso Landers are exiting. So about a 1 level gap between Picoso Landers and Henry, and then 1 big auto scroller between Picoso Landers and Nature Sus. Team Henry is losing, I think, because there's this guy, I don't really remember his name, it was like Swimmy or something like that, and he was like really screwing up NSW2. It's really unfortunate. But they might be able to come back because they have a secret weapon on their side, Latchers, one of the best NSLU players to ever touch the game. Other than M-Chan, of course, but we'll talk about that later. I'll be staying for the new Super Luigi U commentary. Got a few cutscenes going on here. Aztecs just waiting for the block. Having Discord chat appear on Skippy's screen. Of course, because we have a bit of a restream going on here. We should be able to see Skippy doing 7-1 Cloud Skip up in the top right corner.
Yep, there he is. Very small, but, you know.
We apologize for this experience.
So if you get your binoculars out, we can see Skippy doing some 7-1 skips. Okay, oh, he got a really good skip, actually, I think. Okay, there we go. Alright, so yeah, he got a good start. If anybody had their binoculars out, you can see that he got a good start there. Ask's gonna clean kill. Ask's is cruising right now. Definitely catching up.
Okay. Skippy getting a fairly clean Cloud Skip.
Yeah, that's pretty clean. It was like a 3-3. Skipping the double digits. Cad going into the cringe auto scroller.
Got quite a few auto scrollers going on because, you know, that's what this game is all about. In this game, we'll be going to 7-3, as you can see Skippy doing. And we're going to utilize these platforms to get a little speed boost. And we'll see if Skippy's going for the star or not. It only saves a little bit of time, and it's like a fairly new strat, so don't think Skippy knows of it. And so we're just going to see him waltz through to the end of the level like normal and taking it fairly safe. You can actually crouch under there. Oh yeah, also Aztecs is going for the skip that you couldn't see Skippy do earlier. Sorry for not pointing that out before. See if Skippy gets a good stair jump or not, because the stream lags a little bit. That's okay. There we go. I'm sure he did fine. 350 is a perfectly good IGT for that level. In-game time memory. So Aztecs is actually on a really solid run, despite his team being in last place because of Swimding's unfortunate
All right, it's gonna be going into one of the most reset-heavy levels in the run. We got 7 tower. We got some RNG in the Kamek fight, and the level itself is pretty difficult as well.
Yeah, not to mention RNG is actually within the Hammer Bros movement itself, so if you're not used to that, it can trip you up quite a bit.
Okay.
Interesting tactics.
Okay, as long as he doesn't lose the acorn, we're chilling. There is backup acorns in this stage, but they're depending on where you are, they're hard to come
He
by.
did miss that cycle, but he knows how to back that up well.
Okay, that was fine.
And he is gonna get something called spin delay here, where he's gonna have to wait to spin jump here. Oh, he actually just goes for the.
Or he's just gonna do that for fun.
And I think he'll make it up because of that. Yep, but we're good as long as he.
Okay.
This is one of the worst spots to lose acorns.
Okay,
So,
he's just
yeah,
playing
it
it
looks
safe,
like
that's
he's
good.
taken safe.
Oh my God, no! Okay,
Oh,
wait.
that's not good. He should drop down unless he's going. Wait, does he know the pipe?
He doesn't.
Backup?
Okay, so
Okay,
he's
he's. I don't think
okay,
he.
yeah.
Okay, he went for this backup, which is slightly slower than
So
just
there's like a
dropping
secret
down.
room here that has an acorn in it, but it is cool, pretty slow, but I mean.
Yeah, but it is the best option if you do get hit there.
Yeah.
Well, he could have backtracked actually because he hadn't gone up yet, but this is perfectly fine.
It's all good. It's all good.
And we're gonna be seeing Skippy going into one of the most notorious parts of the game, which is this Kamek fight. And Cad is gonna be going into 7-1 to try to get Cloud Skip.
Ass is
So,
slowly gaining on them.
How the Kamek fight works is basically Kamek will just appear in any of random like 16 locations, I believe, and there's no way for you to know, so you just kind of have to pray. I can't exactly see what Skippy's getting here, but it looks like he did get all 3 hits. Yes. So we call that a 0 cycle if you get it right away, because you didn't miss any cycles. If you miss 1 cycle, then we call it a 1 cycle. Uh-oh.
Oh, Cad!
Oh, Cad.
That is a
That is
lot of
unfortunate.
time loss. There is acorns in 7-1, but since he doesn't have a mushroom, he can't get like the first one, so he's gonna have to take the first cloud, which is pretty slow, but it's not the end of the world yet.
It looks like he's... Cad and Skippy are like... They both have pretty respectable times, but they are newer to this game, so they may not know as many backups as Astix does.
Okay, so U-Video is on... He's on Team 3, correct?
U-Video is playing for Nature Sus, I believe, yes.
Okay, so yeah, if Skippy plays consistent, and then UVid's the only one on OG, so he will be saving time over that. And NSLU is it's probably the most consistent game in the series. So if Skippy plays consistent,
I mean, yeah, it's fairly consistent. Cad barely clutching that up. And 7 Ghost House is mostly just an auto scroller. Not much you need to do. Skippy just holding down this entire room, kind of fun. But he is actually going to have to go in this door, which is a little finicky sometimes, but he gets that entry. We're going to see Astix going for Cloud Skip here too. And
he's
I
actually
mean,
gained a lot of time over Cad.
yeah,
here. Wow.
he has gained a lot of time on Cad, and he's going to do a very fast version of Cloud Skip. It looks good. Yep.
Clean.
And you can actually do that. You don't have to turn back in that first room with a jump called Spade Jump, created by this guy called Spade, who would do it a lot, and he's really good at it. But Astix playing it safe, which is perfectly good idea. So now we're gonna see Skippy going through 7 Ghost House, which is, I mean, honestly a fairly simple level, as I'm saying. You just kind of waltz through. There's not too much time to be lost, other than random little silly stuff. Looks like
36 from
Cad-
Astix. Oh, 55.
Cad also messing up a little bit, but that's fine. I wonder how much Astix will catch up to Cad's.
If Astix keeps playing like this, he'll
Does
probably overtake
Cad
Cad.
is playing fairly safe, but Astix is playing less safe and messing up less.
If Astix
often,
keeps playing
so-
like this, then I feel like he will overtake Cad, but I guess we will see
Yeah,
how it goes.
there is a very difficult. Oh no,
Ooh.
Cad messing up the stair jump.
Now there is
That is not
Acorn
good.
backup in...
Oh, we're seeing Astix actually going for the star strat. So if you saw him duck under there and get the star, that's actually a little bit faster. And because he's a little bit of a more advanced runner, he will be going for that, and he can just plow right through that bullet bill, which is a big advantage of star.
So yeah, Cad can get the Acorn in 7 Tower, but it's gonna be interesting. I'm not sure where the first. Oh yeah, okay, it's in the first room, so it's not too bad. Couple seconds. Get back up.
Okay, I didn't see if Skippy got the fast cycle. It looks like he did. Yep. Wait, no. Wait. Am I?
I don't think he did.
No, he got the slow cycle. I don't know what I'm talking about.
It's
I
not too
wasn't
bad.
paying attention, but we'll see Cad having a much more clean first room than Skippy did the first time, and entering the pipe without boosting, which
Oh,
is
Skippy.
key. So,
Dude.
oh no.
Okay, that's
Okay, he's fine, he's fine.
It's fine.
But Cad is having a very clean 7 tower. And I imagine Aztecs will too. They're both very solid
Ooh.
in this level.
Cad losing a cycle, but it's not too bad.
Yep, that's fine. I mean, not fine if he continues to do it while Aztecs hits everything, as he is. 439 for Cad. We'll see what Aztecs gets, probably saving a little bit. For this Ludwig fight, super easy. All the fights in this game are pretty easy. Last one's a little questionable, but see what RNG Cad gets. And not going to be able to get there soon enough for that first hit. Uh-oh. A low hit is bad. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
This is not good for Cad.
Aztecs could take the lead here.
Ooh, yeah, Aztecs.
I don't think so, but it's gonna be
I mean,
close.
yeah, Aztecs is going to be within 20 seconds.
Aztecs missing
Aztecs
the first
missing the
thing.
first hit.
Getting a
Uh-oh,
low
he
hit
also
as
got a
well.
low one. That's not
He's just gonna
good.
stick down.
He can't hit that. Oh, that was unlucky. Unlucky
Yeah, both getting
again.
bad luck.
Unlucky again. See, Aztecs not getting anything, but we'll see if he gets a snipe here. Yep.
Nice.
Okay.
That's
Aztecs.
too bad.
Yeah, Aztecs playing much better with that.
It's a go time.
Probably something like a kind of probably 20-second difference between Henry and Pacoso Landers right now. So now we're going into 7 airship for Skippy, which is just like a huge 3-minute long auto scroller followed by a boss fight. So
Yeah,
we'll
it's
be
pretty
focusing on the other
long.
2 right now, who are also currently in an auto scroller esque level. So not much to talk about right now.
Super close. Only like it's less than 20 seconds. Yeah, about 20 seconds to 30 apart. But yeah, Aztecs has made a pretty big comeback here for Team Henry. And depending on how World 8 honestly could shift this a lot, because
Elevator skip is a pretty big part of time loss.
Uh-oh. Cad messing up that a little bit. Cad can really not be making these mistakes if he wants his team to clutch out the 2nd place, because NSLU, as we've said, is a very consistent game, so...
yeah, and
we got Uvid on Team 2, and he's on OG, and the other 2 runners are on Deluxe, so Uvid will be saving even more time, so... they need all the time save they can get.
This way.
Yeah, we have Billy in chat actually bringing up an interesting idea about this relay that we can talk about, because we have a lot of auto scrollers going on right now. The first 2 games in this relay are the most volatile, and then the remaining 3 are mostly consistent. So the spread of times is mostly established in the first 2 games, being DS and Wii, and then this game, I mean, NSMB2 is infamously a lot of auto scrollers and very consistent runners. This game is fairly consistent, although our runners aren't playing the best right now, if I'm being perfectly honest. Tellu's notoriously consistent. See if Cad gets this fast cycle here. Which is just
He
hard to squeeze
will.
through,
Nice.
but he gets it.
it's gonna be a little frozen. Oh, he's back.
We'll see if Aztecs get it as
Ooh.
well.
Cad.
Oh, that's
I think Asics
That's
is
fine.
going to take the lead here because the
yes.
fight is going to be a lot longer for CAD now.
Yeah, Aztec should take the lead here. And that fast cycle at the beginning is fairly consistent for these top runners because
CAD.
it's
Nice.
not too tight. But okay, CAD handling losing Acorn like pretty well.
I don't think
Could've
Asics is
been
going
a
to take the
lot worse.
lead, but it's going to be super, super close.
Yes, it will be close. And this
Skippy
will be
still
the
has a very
first
solid
time
lead.
Henry, if Henry takes second place, it'll be the first time since DS. So would be
If
quite
Henry can clutch
exciting.
out second place here, that'd be honestly insane, given how much time they've lost.
See how CAD handles this Ludwig fight. He kind of just has to wait for him to drop down. The real Ludwig shoots 3 fireballs versus 2, so he should be on the left here. There we go.
Yeah,
I'd
it's about
say
like a
there's
10
less
seconds
than-
different now.
Yeah, I'd say there's just under 10 seconds difference.
Skippy finishing up the Bowser Jr. fight in Airship. Yeah, Aztecs is only 5 seconds behind CAD, so could really definitely take the lead here.
Because Aztecs is honestly, he's crazy at elevator. I mean, everyone, CAD is also pretty good, but Aztecs is just like, we'll see. Anything is possible. Anything could go down.
So we have CADs and Aztecs entering
Yep.
the auto scroller. That
Now we gotta watch
just
Skippy.
finished.
Can pretty much only watch
So-
Skippy now.
Yeah, the game picks up quite a bit in terms of action in the last world, which is Peach's Castle, World 8.
I feel like even if Skippy has a super, super
Terrible World 8, then maybe they can catch up. 'Cause-
They have such a Skippy and his team have such a huge lead that it would.
I mean,
be
if he,
very
like,
difficult.
I don't know if
There
if,
is-
if he
there
like
is some
somehow
very
like
difficult levels.
if
So
he somehow gets like hit at like the end of elevator and falls all the way down
Yeah.
somehow, maybe. I
there's
don't know.
there's a level in this game. I mean, pretty much every game in the NSMB series has one level that's like infamous for having a really difficult trick. Elevator in this game is a it's a completely vertical level where you're supposed to sit on a platform and make your way up to the top by sitting on that platform and waiting for it to rise to the top. But with Acorn, obviously, we have vertical movement, so we can bounce off a bunch of enemies and get to the way quicker, but it is also very difficult to do correctly. So, Skippy, first of all, playing 8-1, which, you know, your goal really is just to sit on some of these platforms that are moving to the right to get boosts, but other than that, it's a relatively simple level. Oh,
Ooh, Skippy bonking a little bit, but should be fine.
yeah, he'll be fine. Make it over this, and then he should be fine here. Yeah, that was a little bit closer than it should have been, but it's fine. And he's gonna have a little bit of issues with the cycle here because he bonked earlier.
After 8 or in 8-1, you can either choose to get the secret exit or the normal exit. The normal exit is faster to do 8-2 and 8-3 because 8-4 is an auto scroller, and yeah, it's just a lot slower. In NSLU though, you do 8-4 because it's not an auto scroller.
NSLU
But
8-4 is much faster. So we'll be seeing 8-4 in NSLU later. So we're gonna be seeing Skippy go into 8-2 now, which is a level with a raft skip similar to NSMB Wii. You know, it's a little tricky but relatively doable, so we'll see Skippy having a little hitch, but it's fine. He's fine. And we'll go up to the left and jump on over.
Just
It's pretty
chilling.
straightforward from here on out.
alright, clean.
So in the next level, 8-3, we're gonna be
Ooh.
oh, Skippy having to turn back to dodge those 55 fireworks.
He still has his mushroom from earlier.
True. So we'll be seeing Skippy do a little strat where you throw the shell approximately 3 Nick underscores away from this roulette block, and that will give you a star. So watch him here. And then, a little bit of an incident there. He definitely was more than 3 Nick underscores away. We'll see if he, nope, he does not do the backup.
Dude. Okay. A little scary, but
Little incident. Skippy
Weird.
just, I mean, he's leeching time loss, but he just has a lot more. The lead. We'll be seeing Cad and Aztecs fighting Bowser Jr., which should go swimmingly, but
Bowser Jr. he's got these bombs. He's throwing down the pets.
it's very possible to screw up.
Wow, this is very close.
You know,
Yeah, they're still
pretty
5 seconds
flawless.
apart, just about.
Pretty flawless fight from both of them. You can see they're both landing on the left because the left side drops sooner.
All right, Skippy going into elevator.
Now, I mean,
Let's see how
elevator
this
pretty much
goes.
speaks for itself. You'll see how crazy it is. First room, easy. Second room, not so much. We'll see how Skippy handles this.
All right, clean first coin. Nice.
He's fine.
Okay. Okay, good start. Good start.
Now these are some, he's going to be doing all simple strats because, you know, you don't want to go for the most crazy stuff in a marathon run, of course. A little slow, but he's fine.
All right, that's
And
clean.
that looks good. That's the thick of it. There's one more slightly difficult part up here.
Okay, yeah, that's super good. All right. Even if he just plays the safe, then that's still good.
Well, he's going for this as well, so let's see.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
yes.
Okay,
He's
he played it. He
boosting
played
the
it
wrong
safe
area,
there.
but he's pretty much at the end, so we're good.
Yeah, I think that was a bit of a safe strat from Skippy there, not going for a quicker
All right,
strat.
that was
but-
good. That was good. 329, not the best, but that was still good.
And perfectly
So,
solid considering he's in the lead and it's a marathon run. I
Yeah, that was
imagine
that was
we'll be
pretty good.
seeing a little bit more fancy stuff from Cad and Aztecs, but you know, we're gonna have to wait and see what they deliver. So Skippy's going into the final level now, but it's still a little bit until he finishes because there's 2 sections of the final level, as with all the other games. So this first room, Bowser Jr.'s flying around in his clown car. Uh-oh, Cad just lost Acorn.
Ooh.
I
and I
think
think that puts
yeah,
Aztecs in the
that
lead.
puts Aztecs squarely in the lead after the next couple levels. But we'll see if Skippy, what strats he goes for here. He can
They are like
grab onto the
right next to
clown
each
car.
other.
Skippy just leeching a little bit of boostage from the clown car. We'll see if he gets it here too. Yep, he's playing it a little safe because he knows he can't afford to lose Acorn for the final fight.
I'm not sure how this is gonna go. Wait, is there any backups in 8-2 or 8-3?
I don't believe so. I think he's
So Cat is going to be losing a lot of time
screwed.
here. Team Henry will be taking the lead over the Picoso Landers.
I think his. Actually, I don't know if he can get fireworks for Acorn. I'm not gonna lie. I have not seen. I don't know when the last time I've seen this is. It looks like he's gonna be going back to 1-1 possibly to get Acorn, which is. I mean, I don't know. That's a really interesting tactic. We're seeing Aztecs get a really clean fight here. He's actually going to be getting a P Acorn here. Cads is. So Skippy, oh my gosh, he just finished the game, guys. Just kidding. Got him. Wait for it. Now Skippy's going into the final fight, so there's about 2 minutes left in the game, I'd say. And we are... This fight is a little different than the other games because, you know, like, we're not actually trying to go hit a switch, we're trying to hit Bowser himself. So what Skippy's gonna have to try to do is get Bowser Jr.'s clown car, and he's gonna ground pound on Bowser's head 3 times in order to kill him. And we'll see Astix properly be 3 Nick underscores away and get that star.
Cad getting the P-Acorn, which is honestly a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, that is an option. That works.
Skippy's game freezing at a unfortunate time.
Yeah, so Skippy has to get 3 hits on this boss here, and then the game is finished. Timing ends on the last 3rd hit of Bowser. I don't really know when that's gonna happen because I can't tell how many hits he's done so far, or if his stream is even gonna unpause.
I hope it does before the end. Cat skipping the double digit.
Skippy?
Mario time.
Astix going into elevator. Come on, Skippy.
Let's go. Yeah. Woo. Ah. Mommy. Woohoo.
Dude, okay, Skippy's stream is completely lagging out right now. This is a very unfortunate time for this to happen.
Yeah, I think he finished, maybe?
No, he's still going. Oh, I think he finished.
Is that the last
I
hit?
think this is the last
It's
hit.
frozen on the
this
last
frame
hit.
we're seeing.
Alright,
He's
well,
about to
Skippy,
hit Bowser. GG to Skippy. I assume he hit
yeah.
it. Oh yeah, Skippy says he got a 39.45.
It's a good
Just,
time.
you know,
Mario time.
that not the best time, but like honestly a sub.
Okay,
40
Astix got a
is solid.
336 elevator. GG's. Nice job.
Oh,
That's really good.
Let's go, Astix.
I think
Let's go.
I don't think we're switching comms.
Is Josh gonna come or no?
I said I would cover for him. If you
Okay,
wanted to.
I guess we are staying
All right,
for
guys.
NSLU. So
Here we go, guys.
we should
Welcome
be seeing
back.
you video come in here. Also,
There's
watch
Toad.
Cad doing elevator.
All right, we got Toad in the air.
Cad's going for the left side strat, of course.
All right, Cat doing pretty good.
Astix messing up a little bit in first room, but that's fine. Couple seconds maybe.
Cat doing pretty good.
Astix. Oh my
All right,
gosh.
super clean elevator from Cad.
That was
Astix
so
almost
close.
getting crushed.
Extremely clean elevator from Cad. Very impressive. I'm glad he got back that acorn to show it off. Okay, I guess we should introduce NSMBU. Or NSLU, I mean. This is a DLC to the game we just watched, so the world map actually looks the exact same. Except in this game, the levels are completely different, and they are much, much, much shorter. Most of the levels in the speedrun are actually only about 15 seconds in length, because this game is supposed to be kind of a speedrunny game. You're supposed to do it really quickly.
But we still get all the super long cutscenes, so that's cool.
Yeah, so very, very long game, even considering the short level lengths. So you can see we're playing as Luigi, because it's New Super Luigi U, of course.
Yeah, and also in this
Getting that
game,
acorn.
if you hold down one of the back buttons when you enter a level in this game, you can play as Nabbit.
Yes.
In the OG version. In the deluxe version, you would have to go into the character switch screen to switch to Nabbit. But yeah.
So Luigi is basically just more floaty. He jumps higher and skids a little bit more when he turns around. So it might look a little funny, and it feels a little funny at first when you play with it, but
Let's go.
we'll see U video entering as Nabbit into 1-2, which is
Yeah,
Nabbit
NSLU
1-2
like a
is
burger.
kind a little bit notorious because there's a jump at the end that is not too difficult once you have practice, but definitely screw-upable. So we can see Uvid getting this star and keeping that star chain going, and he's gonna have to make this decently tight jump at the end.
I don't even know what Astix's pace is right now, but I know it's super good.
Yeah, we'll see what
I haven't
Astix
really
says
seen-
about his run.
The only like mess up I'm really thinking of is like 7 tower. That's about it.
His elevator could have been better, right?
It was like a 336, I think. So I mean, yeah, it could have been better, but it was still pretty good.
Is that... Oh, yep. One more hit. So, final hit for Astix here, and perhaps he will tell us what time he got.
Nice. GG's to Astix. He
GG's
definitely
to Astix.
clutched up for his team there in NSBU. Now we have Latchers, I believe, for NSLU on Team Henry.
Okay, so we're gonna be seeing Uvid go through one secret, and you know this is a fairly simple level with Nabbit. In case you didn't know, Nabbit's invulnerable to enemies, so fairly simple when you play with him. But the main downside of Nabbit, like people will often say like, oh, it must be a boring speed game if you can just play as Nabbit and be invulnerable. But there's still quite a few tricks, because when you play as Nabbit, you can't have any power-ups active. So, no Acorn Suit, and as we discussed, Acorn Suit is very fast because of the versatility of the movement.
Yep.
So we're seeing U-Video get a 73 there, which is perfectly good.
Pretty clean World 1. Going on to World 5 already.
Yep.
Watch a nice long cutscene.
Yep. As we previously established, this game loves to have elaborate world map animations.
Ooh, CAD.
Can
Oh my
get
god,
pretty
CAD.
tiring. Oh, that is a cool
He had to go,
strat.
he had to go underneath.
I don't know if I've actually seen that before. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, this is quite bizarre, but Cat finishing up.
GG's.
There we go, CADs.
And we got Super 64 guy coming up for Team Picoso Landers.
So we have U-Video clicking through his Miiverse text, and I believe the other two are actually playing on the deluxe version, which is on Switch, so they have a couple differences, mainly being the character switch menu. It takes longer to switch characters. They won't have the Miiverse text after one secret, and the loads are just slower on Switch, which is kind of ironic, because, you know, you'd assume most Switch is a later console, so it would have faster loads, of course. No, it's much slower.
And we're into the final
So-
game for all teams.
We'll see Latchers picking up. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, U-Video is the one playing on the Wii U version, which we call OG. So you can see these vines. If you don't hold anything on the D-pad, you go neutral on it, then you get that boost similar to an NSMB Wii. Fun fact, the neutral vine strategy was actually found in NSLU before it was in NSMB Wii, which is ironic because NSMB Wii is a much more popular game and it came out much earlier, so it's funny that the DLC game that not a lot of people run would find that strat much before. Okay, yeah, so we're done with NSMBU, so props to those runners. Shout out to Super Tie 16, by the way, who pretty much pioneered the entirety of NSMBU speedrunning as one of the forefathers.
I see.
But now we're moving on to NSLU, where a guy by the name of M-Chan actually made it more popular. We're seeing Latchers have a bit of an incident. I'm guessing he's not used to playing Luigi in 1-2, because that was some quite sloppy movement from him. But I'm sure he'll be cleaner when he's in the levels he's more used to. I think we'll be seeing Super going for Nabbit 1-2. And U-Video playing as Nabbit, of course, in this level. These are quite... It's a quite slow start to NSLU as well, similar to NSMBU. but we will get a few cool levels like the next one. 5 Tower also has a skip in this game. Most 5 towers in NSMB games have cool skips. Fun fact. We'll be seeing UVideo do something called left side, where he flies up here, gains some height with that twirl, and then twirls and wall kicks up here to get up. See if he hits it. And he does hit it.
Most runners,
Little hiccup there.
Newer runners tend to go on the right side, which is see, I think it loses about, what is it, a second?
It's a lot more than that. It's a second or two, yeah.
But yeah, it's way safer, but yeah, clean.
I
right
actually
side.
beg to differ. Most think right side is easier, but the thing is with left side, if you mess up left side, you can actually try it again. Whereas if you mess up right side, usually you die. So
okay, but
if
right
you're-
side,
yeah.
it's basically impossible to mess up right side though. So
Well,
yeah.
no, it's not.
I mean, all you got to do is as soon as you boost, you
okay,
just spam. And then it
basically,
works.
alien. What's your PB again?
So yeah, going into.
So we're actually gonna see UVideo. Sorry, my internet's cutting out for some reason. I don't know what's up. We're gonna see UVid moving into 5 Ghost House, which is played with Nabbit, and we're just gonna grab a star and get to the end real quick, because that's NSLU style. Shout out to M-Chan, by the way, who pretty much pioneered this game as well. He made the game what it is today. He's quite the legend. I'd recommend checking out him. Oh yeah, we also I think forgot to mention that Nabbit's swimming in the deluxe version is different than in the OG version, as you can see by super swimming. UVid's just gonna grab this star real quick, little wall kick. I also don't think we explained that UVid is the world record holder for OG.
Seniato is the only one with a sub 26.
He's also the only person to ever get a sub 26, which has only ever gotten once with his 25.58. But you know, I don't know. Someone might get another one soon. I don't know who that would be. Maybe whoever's in second. I'm not sure.
I don't think
who
so.
that is.
For a while, at least.
I mean, maybe the second place guy will get one.
Probably not.
But we'll
see
see.
though.
So we have Latch finishing up in 5-1, and UVideo moving on to 5 Secret, which is also an auto-scroller. Notice how Latchers doesn't have to watch the Toad cutscene after 5-1 because he is playing as Nabbit, and it wouldn't make sense for Nabbit to watch a cutscene about Nabbit stealing stuff while he's Nabbit and like Nabbit. So we get a little skip there for the Switch version. Switch version is still unfortunately a little bit slower. So Latcher is a little bit more of an old school runner. I'm sure you noticed as he was commentating DS. He kind of knows all the history of the games because he was much more into it back in the day. But he does like to come back for these relays and races, which is really cool to see. So we're seeing him switch to Luigi through the menu there because he's on Switch, and he's going to be doing. He might do right side. I don't know if Latchers does left side. Oh, he will be doing left side. No offense, Latchers. I just didn't know if you knew it. Okay. And he's going super late there, but that's fine, of course. Just playing it safe.
Ooh.
And slightly messing up. But as you can see, if you mess up left side, it's usually not that big of a deal. That should be good. Yep.
Nice.
Good job,
UVid going into World 7. He's doing nice. He's keeping the lead.
So any percent is a little bit of an RNG fest of the category. There's a few points of RNG, and the rest is fairly consistent because there's a couple hard levels, but mainly other than that, the top runners have everything down a lot. So we'll be seeing 7-1 done as Nabbit, which Nabbit saves like, I believe, somewhere between 0.3 to 0.5 on flagpoles, just because his animation's faster. So we want to play as Nabbit as much as we can, but usually it's just slower. We're gonna see Uvid going through this level, and now this level like is not by any means easy with Nabbit, but you know, Uvideo, he's just a legend, so of course he gets it perfectly. And I'm sure the other runners will too. We'll see Super going for left side here. Uh-oh. Wow, that's an unfortunate way to die. I'm not sure. Okay, he barely made it on the snake block here, so he's gonna be able to get these red coins.
I was just told by Astix that he got a 37.25, which is pretty
That's
insane.
a very good time. Shout out to Super Tie for that one.
Super's having fun. Let's see if we can make it.
Super is going
Nice.
for left side again, and yep, that's a very good backup actually.
We kind of like, okay. It's all good. Uvido in the hardest level in the game by far.
Oh, and Latchers is actually in the deluxe version of the game. You played Ghost House as Luigi because it's very slow to switch, so it's a little bit more difficult. But there's a few strats to do so. One of the recent ones being discovered by Gasping Muffin. We're going to see Uvid go in the 7 tower here, which is one of the difficulty spots in the run. We'll see if this first room is pretty clean. He's going to be going for a quick dry bones bounce here. We'll see if he gets it.
Got the same fight RNG as NSMBU.
Okay, he does get the quick dry bones bounce there. And yes, as William was saying, we do have the same Kamek fight, but it is actually, I feel like not a lot of people talk about this much, but it is actually much easier in NSLU than it is in NSMBU, because you can get a lot more height and get up to Kamek much more quickly. So we'll see Uvideo waiting for the cycle. And there we go.
Clean. 59. Pretty insane.
So we'll see what RNG Uvid gets here. Oh, that RNG. Nobody's actually gotten good Kamek RNG yet.
He gets the 1 cycle though. Not bad. 149 is still pretty good.
Yep, 149 solid. 153 is possible, but you have to get really good luck. So we'll just be watching some cutscenes and auto scrollers because that's what this game is all about at its core.
I love it personally.
It's a great game. You see Matcher's getting that 36 in 5 secret, which is optimal. And Uvideo going into 7 Ghost House, where he will be grabbing the star. A little bit of a finicky setup there, it's very easy to mess up, but he gets it. And moving on. As I said, the levels are very short, so that was 12 seconds long. And another weird thing about this game is for some reason they decided to make the in-game timer be real seconds instead of a shorter amount of time. In all the other Mario games, basically, a second is about 0.75, is about 3/4 of a second long, the in-game timer. So like if you watch it, it'll go a little quicker, but in this game, they're nice and slow, just like seconds. Uh-oh, Latchers. He's fine. You have to wait for this block here in 7 Castle, and then at the end we just have to get up to the door. So we'll be seeing Uvid make his way over, and then he's going to bonk here intentionally to line himself up with this cycle. And then we'll see him slow down and wall kick off of here. Very solid.
Nice.
If he gets a 75, yep, 75 and a perfect door, I believe, is very good. U Video is the GOAT of NSLU, of course, not including M-Chan. The Ludwig fight is the exact same, but you do jump higher, so like there's like very slight difference. Kind of funny. This game has a lot of like extremely similar things, but then you just jump higher, so it's like slightly different. So got some fairly easy stuff coming up, so let's focus our attention on Latchers as he goes into 7 tower and see how good his dry bones bounce is, assuming he gets it. Slash all the other stuff, it's definitely possible to mess almost anything up. Oh, he appears not to be going for it. That's a bit of an older strat, hasn't been used in like years if I'm being honest, but it only loses like, what, half a second? Maybe 3/4 of a second, I don't really know.
So in
But-
this game for 7 Airship, it is not an auto scroller. It's actually very short compared to NSMU's like 10-minute long level.
Yep.
So we see it pretty quickly done. It's pretty easy, but yeah.
Yeah, there's a fairly consistent setup with how to get the skip in the first room, and then we're all good. So, also keep our eye on Latchers, who is going into the Kamek fight.
Alright.
Uvid going for a bit of a funny old strat, and yep, he got it.
That's
And
basically
Latchers-
that's basically 7 Airship done.
Oh dang, we have had no one with good Kamek RNG, I believe. And he goes down, that's not good.
Ooh, he got
gets it.
really lucky.
Uh-oh.
No!
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
Oh no, that was a mistake. He should have gone down.
Yeah,
but
he
that-
should have just waited.
I believe he should still beat Super if he plays well. So, if
Oh,
I didn't already
no.
mention, the third hit of Kamek is guaranteed to be in the top middle of the screen. I think Latchers is still ahead. Super getting a fairly clean room 1. 90 means you're good, pretty much.
It looks like T-Baker
See,
Sus.
Might just come away with the win here, but hey, we still got World 8.
True. And of course, that boss fight is also the exact same as NSMBU. Because, you know, they bothered to change levels, but couldn't bother to change the boss fights for some reason.
Yep.
The devs are kind of funny on this one. Let's see.
Pretty low
Super
effort,
going into
but-
the Kamek fight. Nintendo just wants to crank out a DLC for some extra cash.
With the big bucks.
Yes, sir. Okay, so we'll see Latchers getting a backup acorn here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he should hit that. He should hit that. Oh my gosh. Please don't.
No.
Okay.
Please. Okay,
Okay,
he's good,
he's
I think.
fine.
Okay, nice.
Yep, good. Okay. Oh no.
Ooh, super.
Oh no.
Everyone having
Okay,
some bad luck
that's
today.
okay. That's okay. Yep.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Nice. And third hit guaranteed to be right there. Yep.
We're all
Good
good.
job. Good job with Super. And U-Video is heading into World 8.
World 8 is pretty quick. 8-1 is
Yes.
pretty quick. 8-4 is like 12 seconds. All very quick, except for the final
Yeah.
level.
Yep. So in 8-1, we have a bit of an RMG section where there's a fireball that you have to wait to break open the secret exit to go to 8-4, and that fireball can be in one of 3 places. We call it right, middle, and left. But it doesn't really matter if you get right or middle because those are quick, but left side is bad because then you have to wait for another fireball to drop.
Yeah, U-Video's on the Wii U and the others are on Switch.
So he'll be entering as Nabbit because he doesn't want to take damage. But the others will be
Ooh.
forced to not.
Super getting the star, but he does get hit, and he's missing the
He
acorn.
will get this back up though. Yep.
A little slow, but not horrible.
So we'll see what
Oh.
RNG U-Video gets. Super barely pushing out. Okay,
I'm calling.
here's
He's gonna
the
get middle.
section, and he gets
Ooh,
left side.
Left side.
So that's bad RNG. That's
Okay, that one
basically
was about a
the only
second.
one you want, and it's a 1 out of 3 chance. So that loses about, what, like 1.5 a second maybe? I don't even know.
Not too bad. He's
That's
still
about it.
cruising.
think it's a second or a little bit more than that. Quite unfortunate for Uvid there, but we will see Latchers doing the Ludwig fight as Uvideo makes his way to 8-4. 8-4 is a vertical level with quite some clean movement. If he can pull it off, let's see if he makes it.
So Skippy said there's 2 left side patterns for 8-1, so I guess it's like a 50% chance of getting a good RNG
Oh.
then.
I don't know how I didn't know that, I guess. Good movement from Uvideo.
And 8-4 is done.
Yep. So, unless he dies at the end of 8-4 like Skippy. Okay.
Alright, second to last level. So unlike NSMBU, the elevator level in this game is relatively easy.
Yeah.
It's definitely one of the harder levels in the run, but you know, compared to NSMBU's elevator, it's pretty nice.
Yeah. If you're a top runner, as these 3 are, you should not be messing up the elevator. You should get it pretty clean. As you can see, the elevators are horizontal in this game. So we're just kind of holding right and trying not to get hit. A little bit of a funny jump in this room here that Uvideo's in. Right here, but he should get it. Yep.
Clean.
Latcher's having a bit of an incident. I don't know what's up. I'm guessing he just, you know, I don't know what
Still
he's
chilling
doing.
though.
I know. You know, as long as he doesn't lose Acorn. Actually, it's fine if he loses Acorn because there's plenty of backups. And you don't even lose that much if you lose Acorn in World 8 in that game. In this game, it's honestly not that bad. It's under 30 seconds.
Alright, so the final level here has pretty much the same concept as NSMBU, but it's a little faster.
So we will be seeing Uvid possibly going for a quick strat here, where he latches on and then walks. And then latches
Nice.
on again. Yep, very clean.
89, nice.
89. Could have been a little cleaner at the end there, but 89 is very good. That's the best IGT you can get.
Latcher's finishing up the 7 airship. It's super
And
entering the
then
airship.
there is essentially no difference in the last fight. NSLU versus NSMBU.
Yeah, it's
So.
the exact same.
We'll be seeing video. Clutch this up.
Hey guys, it's in the last level, guys. We're almost in, guys. Everyone get hype in the chat room.
Yeah, everyone get hype in the chat room. What up, chat room? Hoi. Oh my gosh, Uvideo just killed Bowser, guys. It's so over.
Thanks for watching, guys.
See you next time, folks. It looks like Luigi is going to go celebrate. Wait, what's this?
Oh my god, Kamek. We totally just didn't see this in the last 4 games.
Hey, don't spoil. What's going on?
No, you can use Nabbit in the OG version if you hold ZL or before you enter a level.
Oh boy. Time for Uvideo to go get Peach and save her. Am I right, folks?
This fight is going to be a lot different than NSMBU. I wonder what's going to be different about it.
Wait, look, it's Peach. Oh my gosh, guys.
No way. Luigi. Bye.
Luigi.
See ya.
Oh my goodness, what's going on? But we can't even see her anymore. This is
Insane.
crazy, guys. I love how we're watching multiple auto-scroller, like multiple cutscenes at once. Really exciting gameplay.
Alright, if Uvid
There's
just,
Latch
you know,
winner.
plays.
Day
Even if
one.
Uvid messes up a lot, he is still.
Yeah,
he has a lot of
He's
leeway
got
here.
it in the bag,
Even if he dies, he's
shall
chilling.
we say. Clean first hit. Time ends on the 3rd hit.
That close. We're good though. Latcher's getting
Wiggle a little bit.
interesting
and there you
8-1.
go. Oh, I didn't see. And there's the 2nd hit.
You've got to clutch up the. I don't think this will be a 227.
Yeah, they're not going to be a 227, but
Yo,
nice little sub 230.
perfectly good time for. You know,
And you had to watch the cutscenes too. So
Boom.
all right, there we go, guys. That is a 228.05.
that's
GG's.
time.
Now we got Latchers over here in second place, trying to clutch up that silver medal going into
Oh
8-4.
wow, yeah. So Uvid saying he got a 26.02, which is really solid.
Wow, that's crazy.
Really solid. As I said, top NS League runners are.
And that's with that
very consistent.
149. 149.
Yeah,
Kamek.
that was even with a better RNG, and he got bad RNG in A1.
Yeah, if you got good RNG.
Honestly, if he got perfect RNG, that could have been possibly a record.
Ooh, Latchers.
Latchers
Yeah,
messing
that's
up.
fine. That's fine. Ooh,
I mean,
everyone's
that's
just getting
easily
bad
the-
RNG.
I think that's. I mean, that's one of the best runs in this relay. Certainly, we've had some really solid ones. I know.
Made it.
I think one of those
I know.
DS ones were pretty
Yeah,
good
we
too.
had a-
I think it
we
was
had
by
a
like
solid-
Caleb or something.
Yeah, we had a solid DS run. We had a really. I think we had a 24.39 Wii,
Oh.
and now we have a 26.02 NSLU. We're getting some really solid times in here. This is fun.
All right, so
We'll see Latchers
Latchers?
just sitting on the menu. He's changing.
what's going
amount
on?
of Players, or
Okay, he's switching to the
I
Joy-Con. Did
don't-
his like Pro-Con die or something?
maybe one of his Joy-Cons died or something.
All right, hey, he's still ahead. Okay, we're good. He doesn't have Acorn
Uh,
though, so this is gonna be interesting.
He's fine. I mean, he should have entered as Nabbit, but I don't think he knows the strats. He can just jump here. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Super could catch up.
Yeah, there
Since
is definitely a
Fletcher's
tiny
done those
possibility. It's gonna be
strats.
super close.
Oh man, it's gonna come down to the final fight, guys. This is
What's he
what is he
doing?
doing?
He's having
I-
a little bit of fun.
Okay. I don't know what Latches is doing here. What is? Okay, he's playing on a single Joy-Con, so
Yeah, I can see
Dude.
why he'd be a little scared.
and maybe the younger brother is playing. I'm not sure what he's
Dude,
doing.
go.
He should. He
Ooh.
doesn't. I don't think he knew the Nabbit strats or how to play this level correctly. You can actually get the Peachette in the deluxe version, and that's faster. But
All right, so
Super is probably only
Latchers is
about
still
what 10 seconds behind or something like that.
Yeah, I
We'll
don't
see.
know. This is about, I'd say no, more than that. It's like 20, 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Latchers plays, if he plays good still, if he plays consistent, he will still take the silver medal, but he's on that single Joy-Con, so you never know.
Yeah, this is something like a 30-second lead, honestly. It's pretty far. But he forgot to cancel. He's not entering the last level. He took a capture.
Oh, he's taking some screenshots. he's gotta remember
If
this
he
magical moment.
messes up, then if he messes up at all, I think Super takes the lead because I think missing a cycle loses enough time. Because he has to take this slow,
Yeah, he does have to wait here. I completely forgot about that.
but he should. Oh man, this is not good for Latchers.
This is close, man.
Oh no, I can't watch. Super's gonna take the lead here.
Oh, it's gonna be close, dude.
Dude, no, Super's gonna take the lead by the end of this room.
This is gonna be
Oh
close.
no, he won't. Okay, come on, Latchers.
Ooh, man, we got a real
Dude, we got a real
we
close
got,
one
we got
here,
a clincher
folks.
here, boys.
Okay, if Latchers plays perfect, then he wins, I believe.
getting the backup for some
he
reason.
should not do that. That is slow.
Dude,
Oh no.
And he's not even getting an arcade door. All right, this is dude.
Okay.
This is super
Luckily,
close.
Super messed up. That's good for Latchers. Dude, this is close. I think so. With Acorn, you can manipulate Bowser Jr. to drill sooner, which saves about what 5-6 seconds. It's pretty significant. So I think Latches is going to be barely ahead. And oh no,
What's he doing, man?
dude.
Okay. I don't know. This is gonna. Be
I have
super
no
close.
idea. Okay, so he hit it at 18, and what did Super hit it at?
Oh man, this is super gonna. Oh man, I don't know.
Okay, they're about 7 seconds apart, so I think Latcher should barely
I
win.
don't know. It's gonna be close.
Latcher should win barely if he plays perfectly, but I don't know if he knows the strats for this level. U-Video seems to be
Shout out
going
to U-Video. He's
into
playing some
playing some
mini
Luigi
games.
Poker or something.
He's giving us some content in this nail biter of a ending. He's pulling up the
This
poker.
is a close one, folks.
We got Luigi poker
Yeah, we
up.
do have some Luigi poker. As we're
Alright, here
watching
we go.
these cutscenes.
This is super close.
This is very close. Latchers
Oh,
needs
man.
to.
I don't know. I really
Dude.
don't know.
Okay, no. If Latchers plays perfectly here, he does win. But if Latchers literally messes anything up
Yeah, for
by
real,
more
this is
than
gonna
a
be super
second,
close.
maybe. Yeah, I mean he has like 1 to 2 second lead probably. You can watch on super screen. Bowser Jr. will drill down significantly sooner, so we can see. Oh no. Oh, I think Super is gonna take the lead here. Oh no, he won't. Oh man. Oh, and that Super took the lead because Latchers missed the clown car. And it's definitely over for Latchers now. I mean, he can't come back from that because Super has the acorn. He's just going to have way better movement. Team Henry throwing right in the end when they had it all. Quite the spectacle here, folks. And unless... Oh, dear. Oh, my goodness me. Folks. Golly G. And is that... Yep. Super is now done, giving the Picosa Landers second place in the race and securing Team Henry's loss. Wow, that was a close one, folks.
That was crazy. My mic was muted.
GG to all the teams.
Wow, that was crazy. Barely sneaking that silver medal. That is crazy.
Latcher saying his Pro Controller doesn't have motion control, so he had to switch to a Joy-Con.
That's unfortunate.
Little
But yeah,
does he
GG's,
know,
that was crazy.
Little does he know, I don't think you actually need motion controls for that, but
Yeah,
that
that
was
is
a very close one.
finishing
from
off with a total
Latchers.
time of 2:34:48. Huge GG's to everyone.
GG's to all the runs. And now I believe we'll be passing it off to Volza.
Yes, I think we will.
Yo, huge GG's to everyone. That was, that was real funny at the end. I don't know what happened, but a Joy-Con moment, I guess. Yeah, shout out to all the runners. Shout out to all the commentators. Y'all are pretty awesome. Just a last minute shout out. I'm gonna put a link in the description, or in the description, in the chat, for like a donation link. It's totally optional, but yeah, thanks for participating and watching. Josh, anything to say?
Say if you're like new in any of the games that look some interesting, I would recommend like maybe picking one up or two. Like there's a ton of people, there's a big series, like NSB series Discord that you can find on speedrun.com, and then there's a separate Wii server, but either one whatever game, there's gonna be people that are willing to help if you have any questions.
Yeah, 100%. We have like really welcoming and helpful communities, so I would definitely recommend, joining, asking questions, and learning some games. It's pretty fun. So yeah, we'll see you guys back in the fall. Actually, this is a seasonal event that we're trying to make happen like every 3 months. So hopefully see you guys in like September time for another one of these with new runners and hopefully new commentators too. But yeah, this was like pretty successful, so thanks guys. And yeah, I think that pretty much concludes it.
Absolutely.
Cool, peace out.